Zayn's obsession with the WWE title has boiled over. Oh man, he's just beating them both down. You see this? You see this foot? You stole this from me. And this is justice. Is this back with me? Who calls that justice? Kevin Owens. This was a 20-year open wound he was trying to heal. Sammy just put salt and vinegar in it.
Yo, shit, like I don't. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm at a loss for words, man. It's just like, God, bro. Do y'all know how close I came, y'all? I wanted to come on here and be like, okay, we had a cool crackdown. Crackdown wasn't the worst thing in the world, right? We had some weird things going on. All we needed was this for CM Punk to drop the belt. That's all you had to do. Triple H, you had one job, and it was to have CM Skunk drop the belt. Because this title reign isn't working. The stars all aligned. Not saying Kevin Owens is going to be the greatest champion of all time. But we need a change because we've been getting nothing but garbage from CM Punk. Triple H, bright idea. Oh, let's have a banger match. How many times are we going to see the same spot where a referee gets knocked out? Triple GPT, Triple H somewhere in some funky ass data center coming up with the creative of let's have the big surprise of Sami Zayn interfere in the match when he has a broken hand. So we won't be seeing Sami Zayn in any type of in-ring competition for a month. But even if he was healthy, what's better than watching Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the 1,256,587th time? Click copy, click paste from this stupid ass creative. I have to apologize to the AEW sickos. Because they told me, Bobby, you might want to go down the street to Ring of Honor. I told them, Ring of Honor? Oh, no, we got Crackdown coming up. And once again, this company just makes me look like a complete idiot. I'm so ready to jump on here and rub it in the sicko's face. What's up, bro? We got a new champion, Kevin Owens. Crackdown has turned the tide. And we got a banger main event. The best thing about this main event is Punk had the white trunks on, so he couldn't take a crap on national TV. And we had to smell it. Punk had the white trunks on. So I'm guessing he got the mini diapers to avoid any mistakes. Dog, I am so over this company and the click copy, click paste booking. The redundant, stupid booking. Sami Zayn, literally, they kept the title on this dude for how many days, y'all? Wasn't it like 7, 10 days? And you have him interrupt the biggest match of crackdown on the year. Well, what else happened tonight, Bobby? Oh, Blake Monroe debuted! But she didn't! Blake Monroe, the worst decision you ever made in your life was signing that WWE contract. You had a debut that wasn't really a debut. But at least you're not in catering. A Dragunov. When you're in your car, hopefully it's a two-seater. So Julia could sit in the passenger side. She will be going out this company with you. WWE has completely, this company sucks beyond belief. And I'm sitting up here and I'm telling you, y'all go to my old videos. I am a WWE mark. I'm a shield. Do you know how bad I want to join Bubba Ray and Dave LaGreca at WWE Radio, dog? I've been asking, dog. I done put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 applications. I've been blowing up Dave LaGreca phone. I've been trying to figure out who's his family members, man. Get me in the building. I've been looking for any fucking reason to put this company over, and they ain't giving me shit. CM Punk is almost 50 years old, bro. If he's gonna be heel, why not be a full-blown heel? Why are you leaning into this heel thing? Then we're gonna have to watch CM. We're gonna have to watch him come back and play babyface. Why we can't get corporate Punk? Why? It'd be so much better. Oh my God, this creative is really the dumbest group of people of all time. Literally, if it's 5 people in creative, you got the Three Stooges, Radio, and Forrest Gump. Oh, let me add a 6th man. Who can we add as a 6th man? I don't know. Bobby Boucher. It's a bunch of idiots working in Connecticut. Something needs to change. Instead of having Punk do a heel tactic, beat Kevin Owens, go completely heel, put on a suit, slick back, put the lipstick on your lips, Punk, and do the ass kissing we all know you do behind the scenes. Instead of doing that, because that will actually be fire. Punk working a little bit as a heel was fire tonight. Why aren't we doubling down on what works? We're going to shout out everybody, man. We're going to go through the super chats, bro, but I ain't going to lie. Y'all might get monsoon for the rest of the night. I'm done, bro. Like, I'm like literally chopping. I can't wait to be like, yo, Crackdown, yeah. And it's like, I was gonna put this whole show over if Kevin Owens won. I don't care, bro. Now, I might gotta bury everything on this show, bro. It was like a roller coaster ride that was going up. You was at Six Flags, the roller coaster going up, beep, beep, sorry, malfunction, and you gotta walk down all these stories to get back to the plateau. You never got on a roller coaster ride. They left you up and literally left us hanging on a cliff. Who in the hell wants to tune in for Crackdown next week to watch Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring and cut this passionate promo? Then you're going to have the WWE bots tell us, oh, Bobby, they've been beefing for 20 years. Ain't that enough? Ain't 20 years enough of a fucking feud? Dog, I hate this company, bro. Dog, bro, this shit is... Yo, I get. Watch next week. I'm gonna have more gray hairs, bro. Like it's just so corny, bro. We gonna read the chat and do the super chats, bro. But if you expect it for me to be all hype or whatever, I'm gonna try to. I'm just done, bro. Like I'm just over it, bro. I'm over it. I'm sick of being let down. I'm sick of like them playing with my emotions. Dog. And if everybody in that building from Canada, dog, y'all need to just TNA, AEW, it's other JCW, GCW, Catch Point. It's a lot of indies and other promotions we could be watching in this slot, bro. Shit corny, bro. But all right, let me read the chat a little bit. I'm like, I can't believe they dropped the ball like this, bro. All right, hold on. Who we got in the building, y'all? We got triple LGBTQ in the building. I see my man Colin was in the building. I know my man Sir Smoke a lot somewhere in there. Gregory in the building. Triple GPT, Matt Craig in the building. OZ, Outsanity, Backyard Trick Shots in the building. Did I say my man Jordan, Mr. Maui, Wowie, Frank Life, JJ, Red Dark Side, Rez, 8176 in the building, Star Honey. We got Denzel in the building, Warlock, Vitamin, Fearfully Confident, Mike, the ATO Gang, Randall Mac, Des Morris in the building. Joe in the building. We got Internet Studios. Chris Collins in the building. We got Xbox. Brock. Splash. Tyrese. Gregory. Faith. Felicia. Vina. Lady. The usual suspects. Dude, I was so ready to come and put this show over, bro. They messed up my whole plan, bro. Like, I can't even act like that was. All right, so y'all know how we do. We gonna go through the super chats and all, and everybody in the building. If you can, it help the channel. If you could subscribe, if you're not subscribed, put the notification bell on if you can. Make sure you share the live and stuff. And my bad, y'all gonna get a little bit of monotone monsoon, and I'm just disappointed. I was so ready to be like, ooh, okay, we got one good crackdown. And it's like I can't put it over, bro. Like, all right, we got Jim. Jim said, hold on, let me try to refresh this in case I missed the super chat. Sometimes it's gonna be acting weird. All right, damn, why do they do that? Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on, we might have a bunch of. Let me try to make sure I get everybody super chats in the building. My bad if I missed a few. I'm gonna try to get everybody. All right, yo, we got Jim in the building. He says CM Ego should have turned heel for months. What are we doing? Yo, it was right there for them to do it. They didn't even have to fully. He could have just planted the seed. He was working as a heel all night. Like, I don't understand it, bro, for the life of me. Luna said garbage truck juice, trash truck juice at its finest. Outstanding said, Bobby, don't take this crackdown out on a 4-wall table, please. It had nothing to do with this. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try to chill. I'm so disappointed. We was right there to a solid show. It's just, oh my God, bro. You have to bring it home. You should have had the title change hands. Why are we doing this? Why, bro? Yo, good look out, Sandy. Mr. Trey Shaw 22 said, what the F happened to Blake and Julia? A burial. Have you ever been to a burial? They took Julia's career and they literally buried it 6 feet deep. And they made another plot right next to Julia. And they put Blake Monroe there. Then they buried her 6 feet deep. I never seen somebody take so long to debut. It's like this company can't come up with ideas to save their life. It's sad, bro. Brock said, only caught the last match of the show. My goat Punk doing the Lord's work. Sammy in the dirt, Cody in the dirt, now KO in the dirt. Send us over. Damn. I know you like Punk, Brock. I like Punk too, bro. Yo, to be honest, I be having fake heat with Punk, but I like Punk, dog. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to give up the title, bro. He should have never won it in the first place. He came back. He beat Sami Zayn. It's just like, God, this title reign is stale, bro. Let's shake it up. Yo, Kevin been working, bro. I don't get it, man. Brock says only call. Oh yeah, I read that. Matt Craig said, "Where's Jade and my baddies at?" Did you see Jade Botch on that Charlotte? What's her name? That Charlotte at the live show. Like, once again, bro, you put these, just like I said with AEW, you built these people up. This is nothing to do with Tekla because that's a whole different travesty. But you built these people up just to take them off the show. How is B-Fab supposed to get over? How is Me Chin supposed to get over? How is Jay continue to get over if they're just disappearing off the show? It's just like, then who in the hell was the guy Shinsuke? Y'all see Shinsuke Nakamura? Oh, I got a big surprise. Oh, I got a big surprise. And I'm like, who in the hell is it? Who is this dude? Like, what? Shinsuke Nakamura, bro, you should have left years ago. Seriously, you and whoever the hell that was, bro. I'm thinking, the way you talking, I'm thinking bro got the final boss. I'm thinking bro got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bro was really talking like he had one of them guys. And it was just like, who? Maybe somebody could let me know. He's a New Japan legend. G-Nat said Paul killed Mariah's May career, then now forever. Bad. And if you watching WWE, like I always say, if you don't watch AEW, Google or YouTube Mariah May and Toni Storm. This woman is exceptional talent that is getting, God, she's getting heavily misused, bro, since the day she signed the contract. Big Talon said, I forgive Bobby, it's all good. Now, if we could just get you to remember who the United Empire IR will be great. Nah, shout out to United Empire, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm hearing good things about that Ring of Honor show, Talon. I'm hearing Lee Moriarty and is it Shibata with crazy? I should have just watched that, bro. Ari says slop copy, slop paste Levesque. Facts. This is nothing but slop at its tip-top finest, dog. God, who wants Kevin and Sammy again? They cook when they beef. But God, we're running back to that. Outstanding, he said Punk was wearing CM Punk braided Huggies that you can get on shop, WWE shop for $125 along with Dead Hells and Cursed Pampers. Yeah, Punk had them new Huggies on, bro. Them new Huggies that just he had them diapers. They probably make thong diapers now for Punk, man. Somehow it's a thong and a diaper. Bro wore white. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Yo, I told myself I am going to lose my shit and break my TV if I see a brown stain on Punk. Punk, you know white that's the color you shouldn't be wearing. Out of any color, you could put on pink, yellow, black, brown. You know what I mean? So accidents happen, Punk. Brown will be a good color to wear. But white is like it should be a cardinal sin for you to wear white, brother. Triple GP, LGBTQ, man. Damn, all black fit looks good. But F this show. F Ari Emanuel. I'm going nuclear. This company sucks, but no one is there in real life watcher. Ring of Honor, stop it. Do they even have a TV channel? No, Ring of Honor was on YouTube, though. I heard there was yo, Ring of Honor hard, bro. I would go to Ring of Honor, honestly, if it was any other day, but even though I didn't like the build up for this match, I was looking forward to Punk and, you know what I mean, Owens. It's something I never seen. It's something I know in-ring will deliver. I don't really care for the storyline that much, but it was a draw. It was just, once again, creative finds a way to F everything up. Matt Craig says Punk gets the winner of Randy Orton Cody Rhodes match. Apparently number one contender. Like, how? Punk gets the winner of Orton and Cole's match? Apparently. Who, like, Orton and... So now we're gonna have Punk versus Orton or Punk versus Cody Rhodes again. Like, God forbid we do that. I don't blame Triple GPT being upset. I would be too if I had to prompt Little Yachty in a match. Little, what are we doing? Baron Corbin versus Little Yachty for 5 minutes. Dog, this company is dead. Baron Corbin, he got so much respect. how, once again, because I would have said this if this was AEW, and y'all know this, bro. How are we supposed to take the U.S. title serious when Baron Corbin comes out here? He doesn't even want to, they don't even want to find the regular U.S. title. He either has the belt with the fur or he's coming out in a stupid brum, brum, brum motorcycle and he just leaves the title backstage. That's how insignificant the U.S. title is. And Little Yachty lasting with 5 minutes with Baron Corbin. Hey, Baron Corbin, I promise you, if they book Little Yachty to last over 60 seconds with you, go hit up Ilya Dragunov, go hit up Julia. And as I'm bringing Ilya Dragunov and Julia up, where the fuck is Carmelo Hayes at? Can anybody in this chat tell me where is Carmelo Hayes at? Bro, no funny shit. You need to leave, Melo. Please, bro. You would do better working at Burger King, flipping fries. They're sitting back and catering, eating Lunchables, and they don't even have water for you, bro. They just let you drink tap water. They don't have apple juice. They don't have fruit punch. Lunchables and tap water because, you know, Triple H and Ari Emanuel got to stuff all of their pockets up with millions. You can't even stay in shape being in catering. Melo's gonna come back. We ain't gonna know if that's Melo or Yokozuna. I heard Broder got a beer belly, a dad bod and all. Broder lost all the gains because he's eating too many Lunchables and tap water. No Melo. But his name is Melo. I guess you couldn't pick a bitter... Travesty. It's a travesty, bro. God. Backyard Trick Shot says, now we have to watch Little Yachty in a wrestling ring. Every time, I cannot believe they're booking this. Like, Baron Corbin, you came back to fight Little Yachty? George says AEW title matches make WWE title matches look like kids play. Yo, George, I don't even want to bring up, but that's why I be on AEW because the standard is so high, bro, for me. I expect a lot from AEW, dog. You know what I mean? I don't even like comparing this stuff because it's like, how many times we seen Speedball Mike Bailey and Kyle Fletcher just have a random match on Collision? Like Mark Briscoe and Tommaso Ciampa, random match on Collision, just be better than two of their top 2 stars. But it's unfair, like even comparing it though. To be honest, is that bad? All right, we got a lot of them here, so I'm gonna make sure I get to everybody. Negative Square says Bobby just quit watching Cracked Out entirely at this point, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that might not be the worst idea, man, for real. Scorpio says, man, whoever spent their Friday night watching Punk wrestle, man, my soul goes to you. I think Punk could still go. You know, I got fake heat with Punk. I think Bro could still go, though. I just think Punk is the creative. Punk had to turn heel tonight for it to make sense. They did not do Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens because we've been watching that for the past 20 years. God, man. George said Punk is so dead boring, needs to quit wrestling. Damn, that's crazy. Outstanding said Eddie Kingston is out the cup. Where were you at that time, Bobby? You didn't want him to win, but that's too far. Yeah, yo, real quick, Outstanding. You know, somebody said to me on X, oh, Bobby, I bet you're happy now. And it's like, bro, some of these fans it's just like, bro, why would I be happy Eddie Kingston got hurt, bro? Do you think do y'all not know how to separate entertainment and real life? I wanted, I can't even say ask anybody because y'all know the people I talk to. But dog, the people I talk to about in wrestling, I was saying, I want to see Collision. I want to see Claudio and Eddie Kingston. I want to see how they're going to book this because I think Claudio should beat the brakes out of Eddie Kingston because I think that's a good storyline. Him being hurt in real life, I don't never want to see no wrestler hurt in real life. Wrestling is entertainment. Real life, dog. These dudes, this is how these dudes eat, feed their families, bro. Like, I like talking about Eddie Kingston, whether we love him or hate him, just like Punk. You know what I mean? You think I really want to see Punk hurt or not? Like, never in a million years, bro. I like talking about these people. And you know what I mean? Like, they bring us the entertainment, bro. Like, we might not like storylines or the way stuff playing out, but come on, y'all, we got to know how to separate real life. But I'm not saying you said that, Outstanding. Somebody else said that to me on X. I'll show y'all later. Des Morris says, I bet HBK pissed at Triple H for ruining guys from NXT that he sent up only for them to get sent up. Levesque couldn't book if he was barred. Ooh! Yo, my man Dez got bars tonight. He said HBK pissed Triple H ruined the guys from NXT that got sent up only to get sent up. Levesque couldn't book if he was in Bars and Nobles. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Dez. If I use that, I gotta give you credit. That was hard. He couldn't book if he wasn't in. Ooh, that was hard, dog. Warlock said, Bobby, are you able to call about your server? There's some things I need to dealt with. The Bobcast family has been doing a lot. All right, I got you. I hit you after I drop tomorrow. Yeah, man, Warlock. Trey, good looking for the fire. Trey Shaw said, hearing death before Dishonor fire. Yeah, I'm hearing that, Trey Shaw. I'm gonna watch Death Before Dishonor while I'm editing, dog. If I find out this show is better than Crackdown, I'm gonna be pissed. George, get ready for KO versus Sammy again for the 1,000th time. God, I'm sick. Outstanding said, Bobby, you're going to have a double funeral in the video tomorrow from Julia and Backstage Blake. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Julia, she might have one coming up. Oh, no. Brock says, got some okay hill work from Punk tonight in enemy territory. Sammy shouldn't have been involved. He literally has a broken hand. So we're not going to see him do anything. But, dog, I don't understand how Sami Zayn, he has the swag of I would say a bum, but it's like I seen bums dress better than Sami Zayn, dog. You could go in your closet right now and put blindfolds on and dress better than Sami Zayn, dog. He looks like a Caesar salad with no Caesar, no croutons, no nothing. No, just a Caesar salad with just outdated lettuce. The dude is boring. Why does Triple H shove this dude down our throat? God, man. Jolie said Crackdown was a 7 out of 10, but then CM Skunk had to go over. Why? It was right there. KO versus Sammy. Chad Gable song. Oh, it's a dream ride. It was 7 out of 10. Punk winning. Now 2 out of 10. Cause yo, Jolie, I'm ignoring stuff. I'm ignoring. Lash Legend is on her third entrance music and theme. It's fire though. Look at my tweets. I'm ignoring this. I'm ignoring Damian Priest and R-Truth, and I'm ignoring a lot of. I'm ignoring Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm ignoring Blake Monroe. I just need just enough for Kevin Owens to go over, and I can hit live, and I could be happy, bro. Because that's what I really want to be, a WWE guy, bro. It's like, dog, you're giving me nothing. James Whisker says she should have never signed that contract. Facts, yo, facts. Hold on, let me. Damn, I missed my. Oh no, I'm almost done. Hold on. All right, Stefan said, Bobby, I'm taking a girl I'm crushing on to All Out. Any advice? Try to show her the wrestling world without craziness. You know what? Honestly, no, whether she likes wrestling or not, I've been to a bunch of AEW shows and the camaraderie there. You're gonna have a fun time, you know what I mean? Just make sure you got some bread aside. You hit the concession stand at the AEW shows. They're not charging you out the ass for the food and drinks and stuff. I don't know, shorty drink, get her a few drinks, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe hit a diner after, maybe call it a night after, but taking her to All Out in Chicago. Oh, y'all in Chicago too, I think? Yeah. You'll have a great night. You can't really go wrong. Whether a woman watches wrestling or not, going to an AEW show is like, you know what I mean? It's easy. You go to a WWE show, she'll be bored to death, dog. Like, seriously. George says Julia needs to get her ass out of WWE before her wrestling career is totally ruined and destroyed. That's a fact, George. That's a fact. Wall Street Money says, Bobby, every stream I wanted to come out here and say it's a good show, but I can't watch this show. I want to so bad. I just need a little bit to put over. It's just even if I wanted to fake and put it over, how can I come on here and fake and say, oh, we get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens again? Like, how can I come on here and say, oh, it's just, they had one job to do tonight, man. Dudley Morris says Andre 3000 probably lasts longer than Lil Yachty as a musician and a wrestler. Lil Yachty 5 minutes with Baron Corbin. I don't know how. Like, do you think that's gonna draw money? It doesn't get Baron Corbin over. It doesn't get Lil Yachty over. And you mean to tell me we got guys like Zillify 2 gotta go to NXT, right? Mike Santana gotta go to NXT. Right? Blake Monroe got to go to NXT, but Lil Yachty, not only to the main roster, he's skipping Raw, he skips Crackdown, he get a first-class ticket to Sunday's Night Lame event. Geniuses. I'll never switch up my GOAT. We only dropping a belt to whoever Triple H sees as the next big for the company. Puck walking into Saudi as champ. I won't be here. Sure. OZ trying to rage bait me. Why do you hate AEW, Bobby? Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like. Shout out my man OZ. Jolie said, yo, Bobby, TLC, read my other super chat. I think I did, didn't I? Just let me know if I did, if I missed it, Jolie. Wall Street Buddy says, Bobby, you know how Hangman can't challenge for the title? They should put that stipulation on Punk. See, the only thing about that, Wall Street, I don't like, if you're not going to stick to it, I don't like a stipulation. I think AEW is not going to stick to that. Hangman will challenge for the title, maybe 2027, 2028. He's going to eventually challenge for the title again. And I don't think you should do that stipulation unless you're going to stick to it. Yeah, man, but I'll never like that stipulation. Joe says Sheamus ate the entire Taco Bell menu one time, then pooped out Sami. Then pooped out Sami Zayn is crazy, bro. And then we got my man Rich. Is it too late to debut Julia at All In? Might have to be Gloria, but let's go TK. Turn her career around. AEW making WWE stars turn a Mariah Murray in a dimeless Tony Storm. Facts. Yo, good looking for everybody in the super chats. I know that was kind of long. But yo, bro, I'm going to try to read everybody. Joy, I'm going to read the regular chat too, man. But I'm at a loss for words, chat. I got to know what y'all think about this, man. I'm at a loss for words, y'all. Like, how? I never would have thought in a million years, chat, we would have ended up like this, y'all. Hold on, man. I never thought in a million years we would have ended up like this, y'all. I don't know why I didn't take a factor in. Hold on, what? Dog. Sami Zayn, how did you lose your Dog, bro wearing shoes. Yo, Sami Zayn shoe size is size 10. Dog, bro, why you got a size 13? How do you lose your shoe? You got your shoe tied up to the... Dog, bro's cutting circulation off on his foot. The last thing Sami Zayn needs to do is lose his shoe. Like, how? Does your Sami Zayn feet stink so bad? His shoe was like, nah, I'm the hell out of here, dog. Bro got some sweaty ass, stinky ass feet because his shoes was tied up to his ankle, and out of nowhere he loses his shoe. What? Look at this. Dog, bro got some smelly ass, stanky ass feet. Bro's shoe really ran for the hills, dog. Oh man, this is bad, bro. Yo, you can't make this up. Are we supposed to take this dude serious? How? How do you lose your shoe? Look how stupid this looks. Oh my God, bro. Like, look at everybody in this crowd. Nobody is really like, everybody's in shock, but not the good shock. He has a Sami Zayn shirt on, and he's like, what? Look at this dude right here. This is the epitome of disgust. It's like, this is what we're doing? Oh my God, bro. It's just, dog. Yo, you know what would have been fire, y'all? If he didn't hit Punk. If he didn't hit Punk and he actually helped Punk. He asked him, yo, bro, y'all seen it, dog? He's giving him the belt. No, not this way. Then he hits Kevin Owens with the belt. Like, this is bad, bro. I don't know what about this. We don't want to see this match. We didn't want to see it the first time. We don't want to see a triple threat. All of this is garbage, bro. Black Leaf. All right, let me see. Let me try to find your super chat, Black Leaf. Joe said WWE bloopers. Yo, Bobby, I don't want no scrubs. TLC one time. Yeah, I got you. Hold on, let me try to find my man, Black Leaf. He said I missed I missed the. I don't know. Yo, YouTube. Oh, Black Leaf. My bad, Black Leaf. Okay, and I missed New Generation. All right, so Black Leaf said Kevin Owens felt like Peter Griffin on that. No, he definitely did. I wish I could find it. That fake ass hit, and he fell just like he got hit with a taser or something. Yo, Black Leaf, that was funny, bro. It's just like sometimes you can oversell something and it looks so fake, bro. Like look how Kevin Owens got hit with the belt, y'all. Oh, there is it right here. Like, stop it. He barely hit you, Kevin Owens. Like, they be overselling some. Look at, he barely hit him. Oh my God, Sami Zayn. Like, bro, Kevin, if you don't wake your ass up, dog, stop it. God, this company is so soft. This shit is corny, bro. Like, God, I think watching AEW is ruining my experience watching WWE. I know it is, matter of fact, bro. When I'm watching people like El Clone, Hechicero, just random mid-carders just work way better than these top guys, is bad. New Generation said Eddie Kingston is not clear to compete. Daniel Garcia will replace him thanks to the match he won tonight. Hopefully brings back a little piece for you, Bobby. Also, I got my ticket for All Out. Ooh, yo, New Generation. Yo, are you on X? If you are, bro, make sure you send us pictures and stuff. Rich says Sammy wearing those Walmart ones from Walmart ones is crazy. Sammy with the loose balance shoes. I don't understand how you lose your shoe, bro. Like, Shadow said the second Sammy smacked that water bottle at the beginning, I felt like grabbing a bottle of bleach, chugging it, tripled, yeah. Oh, yeah, because he did that again. He slapped another water bottle. But, yo, it was no Johnny Gargano tonight, though. Yo, chat, listen to me, y'all. There will be a lot of releases. I'm hearing it. I know some of y'all seeing it on X. Within the next few months, we will be seeing a lot of releases, dog. And either releases or WWE is going to force people to opt out of their contract. It's kind of like, I don't know if anyone of y'all been in a relationship and the person won't break up with you, but they'll do everything in the world to have you break up with them. Spill coffee on your PS5, put sugar in your gas tank, bang out, get in little fender benders. Just do little stuff. I'm going kind of extreme, but just do little stuff to have you break up with them. That's what WWE is doing with their wrestlers, y'all. They're doing everything to where if you opt in a contract, you literally have to be stupid. Go to Target, go to Walmart, and you're gonna get paid more than what they're paying you in these TKO deals. It's bad, dog. So yes, they're gonna force more people to opt out. I think Carmelo Hayes might be on that list. I think Julia's gonna be on that list, and a lot of people we don't see at all will be on that list. How do you fumble Mariah May? She had the best storyline last year. They fumbled the second she went to NXT. She should have never went to NXT, man. Seriously, she should have never went to NXT. But, oh, God, I don't know. Let me see what the regular chat say. Felicia, what's up, Felicia? Somebody lied to Mariah May. Facts. What's in the box? This company sucks. David said Gargano. That's what I meant to say, too. Gargano. They're going to force Gargano out, too, bro. They're not even doing the storyline with him anymore, so... Then they say, oh, somebody doesn't draw. Like, how the hell are you supposed to draw? Now, are you, look, the level of slop. Look how bad this looks. Why do they have Baron Corbin look like he just blew up in a grenade and he has the residue of smoke on him? Well, is Baron Corbin mixed or something? I thought bro was all white. Bro looking like he a little bit mixed, bro. He's white in his eyes, but he has a black bald head. He's Little Yachty at the top, and he's Baron Corbin in his eyes. This is, dog, they have to stop using AI, Triple GPT. You can't fix, do you have, Triple GPT, have you ever heard of, what's that word called? Color grading, right? Color grading is when you fix the sharpness, the lightness, the gamma, all of that stuff, bro. How do you color grade this bad, bro? Dog, my man Baron Corbin, he could get invited to the cookout, bro. If I cut my hair, I probably look like Baron Corbin. This is insane. This is like the worst render of all time. Never mind the fur belt. Trick Williams is getting buried, even being anywhere a part of this slap. How the fuck is Trick Williams in the back of Little Yachty? How? Trick Williams is in the back of Little Yachty. Hey, chat. This is for my people who've been watching wrestling since The Undertaker, right? Imagine we get a render, Saturday night's lame event, and Paul Bearer is in the front and Undertaker's in the back. This is the level of stupidity of this company. Do you know how stupid Trick Williams looks being behind Little Yachty? You should have took Trick Williams completely out the picture. This looks dumb. I can't believe, dog, they really, what, how in the world is this gonna draw? Little Yachty is a fire artist. There is not a soul in that building that's going to want to see Little Yachty in a concert or a wrestling ring because we come for wrestling and storylines. I cannot believe, dog, somebody actually was in a meeting and said Sunday night's main event, Baron Corbin and Little Yachty. Trick Williams is buried, and yo, shout out to We Talk Combats. I might gotta holler at y'all, dog. I bet money, bro. Not even nothing crazy, bro. We could bet $10, bro, or we could bet a Chipotle bowl, dog. Yo, let's bet a slice of pizza, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I bet Trick Williams not winning Money in the Bank, bro. I guarantee it, dog. The way they're booking this dude now, they're not booking him like he's on the cusp of winning Money in the Bank. He's on the cusp of catering. He's on the cusp of catering. COC. There is no excuse for this slop. Baron Corbin looks like he just blew up. He was in World War II and he survived a grenade attack. Why does he have gunpowder smoke all over his head? Like, what happened? Can you explain us? Can you explain what happened? Did bro was in the Iraq war and came? Like, what happened? This is bad, dog. Sean Audio Experience says, it's like Carrot Top from the Stone Cold Steve Austin facts. Paul Bearer will Undertaker versus Vader. That's exactly what it looks like, bro. Paul Bearer versus Vader. Undertaker, like what? How is Trick Williams taking a back seat to Little Yachty? This hurt. It's bad. Triple GPT said, and come on, y'all, stop sending Bobby Lake the Ring of Honor. Did y'all forget he doesn't even watch Collision? He not watching that. And color grade, I hate that fruity. And that was kind of a bar, Triple GPT. Yo, I hate that fruity. It's funny. Yo, how do y'all feel about, I honestly, chat, we might gotta hit the poll because maybe I'm bugging. Maybe this is gonna draw. Hold on, bro. We gonna do a graded. Y'all know we don't do C, right? Oh damn! Oh, I just botched that. Hold on, I just botched the joint. Hold on, y'all. Let me do it over. Watching WWE, you just botch in life, yo. All right, hold on. Let me do this again. All right, what you grade this match? All right, A, either a B, or are we gonna do? Look, it's gonna be 4. We're skipping C. You know how we always skip C because C is too safe. But I doubt anybody will say C to this. You grading this to A or B or D or F? I know Triple GPT, you're grading this to A+. But do you grade this A, B, D, or F? Dudley says Little Yachty versus Cena in a rap battle. Who wins? Cena smoked Yachty. It won't even be close. But Cena and Yachty in the booth, it wouldn't even... oh, my God. Yachty will run circles around him. But when we talking about in a rap battle, Cena smoked Yachty. On his worst day, too. Brock says it was always going to go downhill after the peak of Mania 40. But my God, this company blindfolded themselves and completely fell off the cliff. Facts. Facts, bro. Like, I don't understand how you see... You know how they have the board or Unreal in the creative room? How do you have this on the board? And first, how does this even come up in the conversation? And how does it actually get passed? Like Triple H says, what does he say? It's not about having your first match. It's about survival. What? It's not about having your first match. It's about survival? Look at the comments on here, bro. You can't even make this up. They're smoking this boy in the comments. They are smoking dude in the comments, bro.
An embarrassment. It was the shits. An embarrassment.
Like, look at this. There's not one comment. Not one.
What happened to wrestling? What?
Not one. God, bro. Yo, come on. I might as well add on to it. This is garbage. You graphic sucks. Yo, this is garbage. Dog, like, oh my God, yo. Warlock said the American Badass already has no hair on his head and face, so he might as well wax his eyebrows like he's Saniba Shizuwaga from the Demon Slayer. Dude, I never seen that. That's funny, Warlock. Yachty said Yachty has a better chance at... Oh my God. Yo, Rich said Yachty has a better chance at Money in the Bank than Trick Williams. That's funny and sad at the same time, y'all. Yachty has a better chance at Money in the Bank than Trick Williams. That's funny and sad. First match. Imagine you working, busting your ass on the indies. Dog, wrestling for damn near free. And a rapper gets to have his first match on Sunday Night Main Event with the United States Championship, and you want me to take this piece of shit of a belt serious? Look at this. Like, why, dog? If y'all don't take the fur off, did they lose the other belt? Like, dog, get a replica. Yo, I can't believe... I don't know who Trick pissed off, dog, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Trick too, dog. It's looking bad. It's looking bad, bro. I don't see him winning Money in the Bank, dog. Not even a little bit, man. Yo, look how stupid... Yo, chat, real quick, because we're gonna go to the poll. Look how stupid this card looks, y'all. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Okay. Hobafemi versus Braun Breaker. Okay. Baron Corbin versus Little Yachty. What? Oh, like you is this not on purpose? If y'all remember, I said, yo, Sunday Night Main Event, it got a solid card so far, bro. Braun Oba, Cody, Randy. Even though Cody and Randy, we already seen it at WrestleMania, it's still Cody and Randy. Dog, this has to be done on purpose. They purposely sabotage. You could have had Braun, Oba, Cody, and Randy and did nothing else, and that would have been cool. Oh my God, bro. This takes away from the whole card. I'm sorry. Bandito is gonna cook so hard. Yeah, locked in for Bandito. Oh, y'all watching Ring of Honor. Triple GPT said, nah, having this match over Blake Monroe is a travesty. But on the other side, having Tekla disappear is a travesty. It's just pick your poison at this point. Yeah. I think Tekla thing is weird. I don't even want to bring up Tekla, bro. But yeah, Fire versus Ice. Braun came back for a match against Baron. Yeah, Baron came back for a match against a rapper. Absolutely. To quote Little Yachty and Randall Mack, WWE is cold as Minnesota. Cold as Minnesota. Cold as Minnesota. Facts. Bachi Masu, I said the American bald ass. Oh, bald ass. Oh, okay. Yo, the American bald ass is crazy, yo. But man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm at a loss for words with this. Every time I look at this picture. Now, let me see what the polls say before we move on. Let me see what we got with the poll. 69% says F. Wow. A Triple H, 69% of people are not feeling this slop. So, God, bro. And yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. No one's surprised. No one's surprised at that. Let me see what else we got that happened, man. God, this show could have been cool, man. So you got the Little Yachty stuff. Lash Legend, yo, sis. Yo, did y'all see Lash Legend came out with her third theme? Did anyone else see that? Lash Legend came out with her third theme. Now, this one is the best one. But this just shows you, like, this company is all... I've never seen somebody have 3 themes in 1 year. Like, my God, bro. But she beats up Tiffany Stratton. This was just nothing but filler slop, dog. Like... Oh, what's up, Rod? What's poppin', yo? Bobby Marley Basu. The blue shotgun is awesome. Elevate's so good. Yeah, man. I don't know. Lash Legend. It was nothing that really happened on tonight's show, really. Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot, bro. I forgot. We got the African American Nightmare, Raheem, and Randy Orton kicking off the show. And Nick Aldis says, "Oh, you better not touch each other because y'all are gonna not get the match." Whatever, bro. Now they get a chance to make it right without Pat McAfee, and this feud is just not hitting for me, dog. Not even a little bit. It's still Randy and Cody, so you can't really disrespect them too much. But yeah, man, I don't know what Cody needs to go heel or like what, dog. These jackets, I don't know, bro. I'm just not feeling anything with Cody Rhodes, man. As champion, as not champion, it's just not connected, Cody. I don't know what's going on, bro. This is not connecting. He's doing this tough look. Bro needs to go heel. Look at him. Like, who is gonna be scared of this guy? It's like you're trying way too hard, Cody. You look like I don't even know. You look like an action figure or something like that. Bro, you look like something that should be on Toy Story. You're trying too hard. The guy is right there. Why aren't you getting out the ring fighting him? Have y'all ever seen this in real life? Somebody that just wants to fight so bad, he winds up never fighting. An almost fight guy, bro. Cody Rhodes is thinking that he's going to beat up Randy Orton by his looks, yo. Cody, the Street Fighter movie over. They yelled cut, the movie flopped. Give it up, bro. You're looking at your dirty looks at Randy Orton isn't going to do nothing but make people leave the building. You look like a goofball, bro. Seriously. I don't understand when companies do this. Why are they acting like the ring is a ball of fire? You can't go out. If you was that mad, go out and do something about it. Oh, I forgot. You're not going to do something about it. So Nick Aldis comes out and says, "Oh, yeah, no one could." Oh my God, bro. But it wasn't the worst thing ever. It was like, God, it's just nothing. We've seen this already. We just seen this. Then he says, like, come on, bro. And I hope Randy Orton wins so we could get something different, man. For real, bro. Fake tough guys. Yeah, what's up, NASCAR kid? Bobby, is Trick or his wife getting booked worse? Trick Williams getting booked worse. Trick Williams getting booked worse. And I'm going to say that because he was right there. Lash Legend was always a slow burn, and she's slow cooking. Trick was right there to go over top and just to be a superstar. And they completely botched it, y'all. It's like him winning the title was just like a curse. Cody Joe, the American Jackal. Joe there is. Fifthly confident said Orton needs to retire before he walks around in pain like John Cena. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe they highlighted Sami Zayn over and over and over again. And over and over and over again. And then over and over and over again. Like, what about Sami Zayn makes you think he's the highlight of this show? Hold on, y'all. Oh, he threw his shoe, y'all. Let me see. Man, if you don't pick that stank ass shoe up, bro. This is corny. This bro got on dress pants on. Like, dog, this dude, like, come on. My God, bro. Sam, this shit is, I don't understand. Oh, he picked up the shoe. Yo, I don't understand. What do this company see in Sami Zayn, bro? I don't get it for the life of me, chat, bro. Justice for trash is crazy. Sammy, get the F out. So many NPCs in the crowd. Dress pants. Yeah, bro, look like he got on dress pants. It's like God, bro. And I don't know what y'all think, but I don't think. I don't know, bro. It's just, this is not interesting, bro. This doesn't want to make me wait till next week just to see the same stupid feud. How long has Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens been feuding? How long has Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? Look at this. You can't make this up. I was saying over 20 years. Over exaggerating. A 20-year feud. Oh my God, bro. Like, oh my God, dog. Like, how does anyone not think this is getting stale? It's just like, then you got people that's gonna say this is cinema. No, this is click, copy, click. They've been doing this, dog. They done ran this into the ground so much. We just did this. This was 2005. Can we wait a year before we do it again? Can you give us a break for 12 months? I guess it's been over 12 months now, think about it, but God, bro. Let's move on, Bobby. The feud is only 12 years old in WWE terms. And yo, Ari, you know how crazy that is? So let's say not even 20 years. Saying only 12. Dog, that is insane. and dog, it's just like they usually cook, but God, you can't think of nothing else. Nothing else. It's just sad, man. Let me see what else happened, bro. They fight every year. Time to end it. As a matter of fact, it should have ended years ago. Yeah, it should have ended a minute ago, man. Yo, chat. Who is this guy that Sami Zayn Shinsuke Nakamura? He said for weeks I've warned you. I got a special guest. And it's like, dog, who? Does anybody know who this guy is? He supposed to be fire? Nope, I ain't offended him. This is trash. Crazy how one moment killed the whole show of Crackhead facts. Does anybody know this dude? Hamaru? DK, that's who he is? What, you aren't watching Death Before Dishonor, Bobby? Yo, Chris Collins, fun. No, I'm gonna catch up on it. From New Japan, Hiromu to all right, let me look this dude up. Is he supposed to be fire? Hiromu. Tanahashi? Oh, he sound familiar. Did he just fight on AEW or something? Hold on, is this the boy I like with that theme music? I feel like I might like, hold on, was he on Forbidden Door, y'all? Shut up and watch New Japan, it's crazy. Hold on, bro. Bro might be fired. Oh, yeah, I did see him on Forbidden Door. Didn't we watch this match? Oh, nah, it wasn't this. He's good. He's been on Forbidden Door. Takahashi. Oh, Taka. Okay. All right, hold on. He might be all right. I feel like I seen him before for sure. Yo, I don't know if this is the boy. I like his entrance. One of them dudes, I like their entrance music a lot. Hold on. Let me see if it's him though. All right, so he's solid though. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know who he was at first, but it seems like he might be solid. Yo, chat, I can't even make this up. Look at this, y'all. All right, so he is the bull. Yo, look at this, y'all. I can't make this up. I'm so happy YouTube does this. You see the red line? Dog, he has one of the best entrance musics. I like this boy. He with the, Chris Collins, how did this happen? Takahashi, all right, my bad. Takahashi. Chris Collins, how did this happen, bro? Bro was fire. I love this dude entrance music. He got one of, look this up, y'all. This is one of the best entrance musics, dog. I love his entrance music, man. I wish I could play it without it being straight. That's not him? That's not him? Bro, what is going on? Y'all said it was Tanahashi. So Tanahashi and Takahashi is two different people? Dog, how am I supposed to keep up with this? Oh my God, bro. So it's this dude, right? With the Hello Kitty music. This is music. Hold on, bro. Let me hear this joint. If I play it on here, it's probably gonna strike it. Let me try to see if I could. So I guess this was his big surprise. And he's supposed to be fire? Watch New Japan. Learn Japanese. Learn Japanese. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, bro. AEW sickos, no, I said this about AEW. And I'm gonna say this about WWE. WWE, do not start this shit, bro. Where you're starting to grab these wrestlers for New Japan Pro Wrestling and you want us to see who. No, nobody's doing that. I don't care what wrestling company you are, bro. There are a lot of options and people's attention spans are short. People are mad about it, but it is what it is. You need to do a better job explaining who this guy is. Is it Tanahashi? Is it Takahashi? Is it Tafahashi? Is it Talahashi? Is it Tabahashi? Who the hell is this guy? How hard is it to fill us in? You got Shinsuke Nakamura saying, "Oh, I'm gonna change the game." This company is slow. Do you know how Takahashi will be a threat? If he did the vignette saying he's gonna change the game, and Takahashi came out with Shinsuke, and they beat up R-Truth, Damian Priest, and the MFTs, then you show us, because you're not going to tell us about New Japan Pro Wrestling. And I'm going to tell you right now, because I speak for the casual fans. See, I'm a little bit more of a wrestling nerd. I'm going to watch the videos Chris Collins send me. You know what I mean? I'm going to see certain people from Stardom and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give people a chance. But I'm also a casual fan too. Dog, people got lives, kids. Dog, we got GTA 6 coming out, football, basketball. People are doing a billion other things than researching some New Japan stuff. It's WWE job to show us who he is. You don't want to show us who he is because you don't want to show no New Japan stuff? Great. Then he goes in the ring, then he actually shows us. You don't pop up and say, hey, it's me. No one knows who you are. This is out of, yo, bro. How hard is it to explain some stuff, bro? This is why wrestling is dying, bro. Well, the WWE is dying. I can't even say wrestling, bro. Wrestling might be in a good space because we might get more companies, more indie companies. We might get another company with all these releases, dog. I'm just over it, bro. Damn, pull up Leo Rush chair spot clip right now. All right, I'm gonna try to find it. Bobby just watched New Japan. Dude, I be trying to watch New Japan. I don't know Japanese. Dog, can somebody send me the translation? I don't know Japanese. I can't even follow the storylines. They're grabbing the wash was laughing. Wall Street says, you notice how Bobby trashes WWE and praises AEW but never disrespect New Japan? A real fan never talks ill about New Japan. Yo, Wall Street, I'm still in arguments and comments with AEW people. And I want to praise WWE, to be honest. Hiromu used to be that guy, but you getting semi-washed version of Hiromu in the Fed. You will never see peak Hiromu again. I'm going to look him up. Damn, man. His debut is just ass. Takahashi with a K, not Tanahashi with an N. All right. Yo, good look, LZ. New Japan has English commentator, goddamn. All right, the ones I seen got the Japanese one. I want to follow that, though. Bobby Basu, how the blue hell you could not understand Japanese names. Even your blood pressure is higher than sir. Yo, that's funny. Yo, you funny, Warlock. Brock said literally got chased by a dog today. It was crazy. Was finna send the thing to heaven. Crackdown last match and the live stream made my night. Yo, Brock, watch out for them dogs. Damn. Yo, shout out to you though, because you could have probably did it anyway, but you spared the dog. So that shows a lot about you. Yeah, I mean, because I know a lot of people that just would have let the dog chase them and would have did it for fun, man. So unfortunately, dog. But you know what I mean, Brock, that's what's up, man. We still got some good guys out here. Mr. Trey Shaw says also Hiromu ain't even part of Chaos, which is a faction in New Japan. He was just in Gaberl's Day, Japan with, I don't even know what you're saying, these names, Natio, and they effed up with the explanation. Got Nakamura to talk about chaos. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see who he is. I don't know, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's crazy. We only got like, oh yeah, Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe, man. They built up her debut match to not be a debut match. Julia got completely buried, embarrassed. It's like, what is WWE? How did Julia become a jobber? Like, it seems like something had to happen in the back, bro, to where like you had to piss Triple H off or something. Something had to happen, bro. Sis just became a jobber out of nowhere. And I watch this show every week. What did I do? What did I miss? Did she botch a move? I'm guessing she didn't do enough ass kissing. Like, God, Julia is literally jobbing out for no reason, man. I'm trying to find this this spot of her. It's just, God, Mariah May. I can't believe she'd rather be in the Fed as a mid carder with nothing really going on than actually being one of the top of the top in your company. They didn't even put the whole segment on here.
Hold on! Blake Monroe wasting no time.
Well, as she's done several times over the past couple of months, jumping Julia from behind. Now, Julia demanded a matchup with Blake Monroe to gain a little vengeance for those attacks, but starting this thing right off the bat with another jump.
Yeah, that's what, remember, June 26th back in London, when we saw Blake Monroe blindside.
Yo, Blake could still work.
To be clear, the battle hasn't even run yet. This is
It's crazy, dog. They are botching her bad, bro. They're botching her so bad, man. My God, chat. It was just that short. Yeah, facts. Damn, what a match. Nah, this was anything but a match, bro. This was anything but a match. But Blake Monroe, man, I'm so over her already, dog. It's just like nothing worth talking about she's doing. Let me see this.
I'm just getting caught up to SmackDown. That's not my debut. I didn't wait 4 months getting caught up to SmackDown, and I didn't wait 9 years to make it to the WWE to have my debut like that. I'm World Championship material. So you find Chelsea Green, you bring her to me, and then you get the glamour. Until then, get out my face.
Yo, she buried Julia. Yo, chat, mark my words. We're going to talk about this when Julia gets released. She just buried Julia. She said, yo, that's not my debut. Bring Chelsea Green to me. Yo, Blake Monroe she still got it. It's not her. Everybody, all of the AEW sickos, all of the people that was tapping in for AEW, we all know it's not Mariah May. When you give Mariah May good creative, when it's time for her to tell a story, she's gonna do her part. I kind of like that though. Nigga, come on, Julia, stop it. It's just like, God, you don't have to do Julia dirty in the process, man. Al Sandy said, if Julia wanted to get booked better, she needs to jump in Triple H. Like EO does. At this point, Al Sanity, she's going to have to do something, bro. I ain't going to lie. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, Triple GPT. I was going to send you. I think I know what you're talking about. I was going to send that to you, too. He said, SmackDown was trash, so let's change topics. Check tag. It explains why MJF is being pulled away from main event, not trolling this time. I check him out. I check it out. I know exactly. I got an idea what you're talking about. Photo in the building. What's up, bro? Suffering from depression every week watching Julia get buried with no sight of Tekla. R.I.P. Donna Del Mondo and Mafia Bella. Who is Donna Del Mondo? I don't even know who that is, Photo. Rest in peace. But yeah, rest in peace to them. Rest in peace to them. Slave to the System 5.5/ out of 5 stars. What a match. Rat Pack in the building. What's up, Bobby? Julia needs to go to AEW and team up with Tekla again. But then that means, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even like talking about Tekla, to be honest. I got the video out. I had my therapy. I argue with a bunch of people in the comments. Now I'm off of Tekla now, bro. I don't care no more, to be honest. I don't even care. Yeah, Blake Monroe, man. I kind of like the angle they take it with Blake when she said, get Julia out of here. I just hate it gotta be Julia. Yeah, man. Like, you can't find nobody else. A Jordan Grace. Nobody else to do the job. Yeah, I don't know. That's bad work, man. Let me see what else. SmackDown was definitely trash. Let me see what else. Yo, it's so crazy. Hold on, let me try to pull this up on Instagram. Dog, it's nothing that happened tonight. It's like AEW sometimes they go too long. Like, WWE literally, dog, nothing. Look, this is just a wrap up of what happened tonight. Literally, already we're damn near done covering it. Cody and Punk. This segment does not matter. I refuse to talk about this, bro. I refuse to talk about this. I'm sorry. I don't even know what's this Tatum Paxley. Like, this whole shit is trash, bro. Trash. Blake Monroe. And look at this. She debuted twice. God, man. Also, AEW $30 million. Yeah, I see that, Triple GPT. Yeah, we definitely, I'm going to be live. I'm going to be on a little bit later tonight because it's a few AEW topics we got to touch on, man. But yo, Blake Monroe, look at this, bro. Bad. Trick Williams and what's her name? And Punk. Nothing else, bro. Sad, man. Yeah, my God, bro. Third time's a charm, Bobby. Montez Ford dissed Roman Reigns. You think he did, Gregory? I know he dissed Jey Uso. Blake, oh, yo, did y'all see this? Now, shout out to Jade, but did y'all see this? Oh, damn, man. Damn, I can't. Ah, damn, bro. So I know, bro. I know he talks about it now. Yo, look at this.
One clip. The house show. Jade Cargill is the most hated wrestler on social media right now over one clip. The house show video going around. The Jaded on Charlotte Flair doesn't land clean. It looked like it was botched, and people are burying her for it. Even people that were at the show, you could hear. Listen. In 5 years, Jade Cargill has wrestled about 155 matches. One wrestler would wrestle that much or more in 1 year. And a lot of wrestlers used to wrestle that even before they got to WWE. Most of her matches in AEW were squash matches, 2-3 minutes. This is the first time she's wrestled a full-time house show schedule. 15 years ago, nobody had a camera pointed at them and having their botches, whatever, I hate that word, posted all over for social media. People say she got hired because of her looks. So did Goldberg. A lot of people did.
Yo, for me, if y'all blaming Jade for this, look at this again.
The house show video going around that Jade
This is not Jade Cargill's fault, y'all. And whoever's blaming Jade for this, look. That is all Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair didn't jump high enough. That's all Charlotte Flair. Look, Jade Cargill has Charlotte Flair arms right here. You think Jade Cargill, she's not supposed to have to pick Charlotte Flair dead weight up because look at her, look at Charlotte Flair legs. Charlotte Flair legs, she has to jump high enough so her legs could wrap around Jade Cargill and she could actually do the move. She didn't jump high enough. Jade Cargill can't execute the move if you don't wrap your legs around her. Just like this. Somebody else posted Jade Cargill when she does it perfectly. Look at this. Oh, this is actually different though. This is different, but look how she lift her up, right? But your legs have to be wrapped around for you to take the spot. If this girl doesn't wrap her legs around her, the move doesn't work. This is like dancing. So people blaming Jade Cargill. Y'all know I love Jade. And if Jade Cargill botched, I'll call it out right now. But Charlotte Flair obviously botched. And come on, dog. Like and chat. I don't know what's going on, but it's like I don't know if these wrestlers practicing, because it seems like it seems like that's their first time even trying it. Like, I don't understand how this happens, man. Oh, David, yeah. Charlotte pulled off Jade wig during the match too. That's why. Does Jade and Charlotte have something weird going on? Because that's true. That wig spot was on Charlotte Flair. Outsanity, you wildin', bro. Charlotte sandbagging to be with Andrade. Rod says Charlotte is a shell of her former self. I think Charlotte still got it, y'all. I think her creative is horrible. But I think Charlotte still got it, man. Slave to the System said TK knew how to book around Jade's limitations. Also, she was trained by Bryan Danielson. There's so much more you could do with someone who sees this as beneath her. Yeah. So if she was trained by Daniel Bryan, then how? Like, but once again, this is not her fault. This is not her fault at all. Now, let me tell you what Jade should have done. You got to reset right there. She just went along with the move, and she probably thought it's a live show. Forget it. Nah, if that's happening, and I'm Jade Cargill, and I'm messing up, even though we're live, no, we're not going down. I'm setting you up, yo. Let's try this again. Or I might hit Charlotte Flair maybe a few times. Setting you back up now, and I would have whispered to it, bro, jump, wrap your legs around, bang. This is not the hardest move. I think the only thing Jade done wrong was she's just went over with the move, but at the same time, I could feel that Jade is just over it. Like, dog, I'm trying to go home, and go home is basically go home in both terms. You know, go home like in the term of I really want to go home, and go home in the term of when they're wrapping a match up, they tell each other, yo, let's go home. You know what I mean? Or from what I heard, I think I heard that on Unreal or one of these documentaries. But yeah, bro, they should have just went home after that, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Jay just used to wrestle to get to Hollywood. It's hard to think that Jade doesn't love wrestling, bro. It's hard to think Jade does not love wrestling. Let me see what Triple GPT said, man. Oh yeah, yeah. We gonna go over everything, but yo, We gonna chop this up, Triple GPT. I already got. Yo, we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this, bro. I'm gonna wrap up the WWE joint because, yo, Triple GPT. Yo, I was gonna send that to you. It's crazy. That is extremely interesting. Extremely interesting, man. Now I don't know if y'all seen this report. Dragunov was not a numbers mover. Let me see. Scorpio said Jade should go back to AEW. WWE sucks. I don't know about that, bro. Jade is a WWE. Jade is perfect for WWE. And WWE is perfect for Jade. For her to go back to AEW is just like, for what? You know what I mean? But then again, Tony Khan was booking her pretty good. But Jade doesn't. She wants... I don't know. I don't know, bro. I think she's done with AEW. I don't see what's the point of her going back. Warlock said new wrestlers don't practice their moves enough or go to the PC. That's their problem. Like how triple LGBT can't understand how you do. Yo, Warlock is funny. You know what the problem is, Warlock? I don't think enough wrestlers are obsessed with the craft anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think they're obsessed with the craft, man. And it's one thing to work hard. It's one thing to give your all, but it's another thing to be obsessed with the craft. You know what I mean? Like, remember when I pulled up the video about D'Lo Brown talking about The Rock, how he was practicing his promos, and yeah, everything is not about in-ring work. It's out of the ring. It's like when you're on vacation, you know what I mean? It's like, and not saying something, and that's not always a good thing to be obsessed with something, bro. That's like, I mean, some people it could really get out of hand, and it could be the worst thing for you mentally, bro. But I really can't speak for that, because if I'm doing something and if I commit to something, bro, like I can't even think about nothing else. I can't even have real fun. I have to force myself to chill with the family and get away from the computer. I literally have to force myself to do that, because once I'm on it, bro, I can't think about nothing else. I'm so tunnel vision, man, and it just seems like I don't know, bro. It's hard for me to, yeah, man. It's hard for me to figure that out, man. Let me see what other people say. The King Helper says, big facts, Bobby. Most modern wrestlers see it as a means to an end. Yeah, man. It's like, it's crazy, bro. Bray Wyatt was the last in WWE to go all the way. Yeah, Bray Wyatt, he was coming up with them crazy ideas, dog. Bray Wyatt was a creative genius, and we got robbed. We got robbed, bro. Hold on, is this happening on Ring of Honor? Is this what y'all talking about with Leo Rush?
I don't know how he songs with the steel chair caprice. Sinatra don't got nothing. We'd make one up.
Oh.
There's an orchestra playing a violin tune in the mind.
Oh snap, Leo Rush got the Sabu joint on? Damn, I should have went to Ring of Honor. Leo Rush came out with the Sabu fit? Damn, man. Oh my God, I should have went to Ring of Honor, bro. Also, Brad, 75 degrees. Take the hoodie off. You always get, or Jacob wearing a biddy, but you got a hoodie on. You're gonna get, yo, triple LGBTQ is sad, bro. Yeah, man. Now we got the AC cranked up in here, so actually, the believe it or not, it's cold as shit in here. Now listen, chat. Let me know, bro, because I'm hearing more and more reports of this, y'all. I'm hearing more and more reports. Look at this, chat. As far as Bayley goes, the frequent mentions of her on Raw this week, you know, with Lyra Valkyria, she keeps mentioning Bayley, and we know how the Fed do. If you gone, you gone. They believe Bayley might be leaving. They would not mention her name. Yo, chat, let's hit the poll one time, y'all. Cause that's weird. I know Belly. I know you ain't do all of that. Play the All In song. Have Sasha Banks tweet this Wrestle Dream thing for you to turn around and re-sign with the Fed? Belly, you done guaranteed yourself a first class ticket to catering, bro. They will actually come out their pocket to pay you just to bury you badly. I know Belly didn't re-sign that contract. Now, for the life of me, I would not understand that, y'all. So done talk about Belly. Say her name and she doesn't appear. Say her name, she doesn't appear. I believe in Belly. Yo, you dumb, bro. Photo is dumb. Time to pack it up for Belly. They still trying to make a play for her. Yo, Frogman. And she gotta be entertaining it. Cause why? They should be burying Belly beyond belief if she was gonna leave. Dog, we thought Belly was leaving. Like, let me see if she said anything on X, man. She posted this on the 19th. I don't want to play the music and get copyright. I don't know, Belly. Like, hey. I don't know, man. Let me know. She's been at the perform. She's been helping out the young people. Maybe she feels like she wants to help out the young people in WWE. Yo, look at that. They got the that's the wrestler they kind of practice with in the performance center. Damn, Belly. Yo, Mr. Maui Wowie. Yo, Sir Smoke a Lot, bro. Sold Belly a pound of the, yo, Belly, what strain are you smoking to get this high, Belly? You can't see. It's like, how was she able to take her picture, dog? Dude, you cannot see Belly eyes. She on that za for real. Sir Smoker like gave her that. I don't know if this was some runts. I don't know if this was some gumbo, gelato. I don't know what strain she got, bro. But the THC level, man, that thing got to be 42% at least, bro. She got the Jackie Robinson THC 42%. She done ate an edible and all, bro. She had the performance center doing belly to belly. Dog. Belly, if you don't open your eyes, sis, before they check your blood pressure, that's the trend now, Belly. Yo, that is crazy, dog. Shout out to Belly. You know, she from Cali, so Belly's smoking good. If she is, she could have just been tired, right? Mike Belly is better. And some of that Jack Daniels. She smoked the L and hit the Jack Daniels. Is crazy, bro. Let me see what else happened. Yo, I keep hearing Ring of Honor was crazy. Under her real name, it said one of the donors who shared 1,000. Let me see what else happened. What the hell? What is happening? I keep seeing clips of Ring of Honor, dog. What happened?
You know that we have not seen. We have not seen the last of Leo Rush. Well, fans, as we try to know that we have not seen. We have not seen the last of Leo Rush.
Leo Rush is so fire, bro. My God.
As the blood pours from the skull of Leo Rush, we know the black heart is pumping, and we know that
Leo Rush is
we
fire.
have not seen. We have not seen the last of Leo Rush. Well, fans, as we try to.
Hey, Triple GPT, you control all you want, dog. I look like Nostradamus when I said this. He done drunk the potion. Grandma, Grandma ain't feeling this though, man. Shout out to OG. She looking like, man, what type of devilish? She probably whipped her son ass. What type of devilish shit you done took me to, bro? I love this Lil Rush character, man. He knows. She knows. It's fine. I told y'all this Leo Rush character was gonna go over. Now he drunk the potion. I really gotta watch Ring of Honor, dog. Hey, yo, shout out to Warlock. Shout out to Sickos. Yo, all y'all did tell me to go to Ring of Honor, and I really felt like I missed out.
In favor of Bandito, his heart is not bent on hurting people like this, but Prodigy is. Caught. Big kick block that would have trapped Bandito. Oh! Whoa! Trap Bandito.
Yo, that was a clean spot. Yo, that was a clean spot. Look at that. Can you get any cleaner than that? Look, his neck is not like, believe it or not, bro, this is not no crazy neck spot. I'll be worried about when they spike on the neck. This was a extremely clean spot. Did Nick Wayne and Bandito cook like that? Damn, I'm hearing Nick Wayne and Bandito was cooking. I'm watching Ring of Honor overnight, bro. Watch. I'm watching Ring of Honor overnight for sure, man. Jay Cargill. All right, yo, chat. And even Chris Collins. I wanted to say this, Chris Collins, too. Oh, crazy issues happen. Walked in and told him I was an ex-megastar. I got private security team. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, dog. We got a few things. We got something to talk about, man. Somebody said the window cleaner. You missed Hazuki versus Athena right now, Bobby. Oh, it's still on? Damn. Lady says I need to catch up. God, y'all. And Hazuki and Athena on. Time for Bobby to drop Crack That review Ring of Honor on Fridays. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It might be time. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Wow, we got some news, y'all. Kim says, been telling you for months about Nick Wayne, bro, and you start going crazy. Bobby, sometimes I was snapping about Nick Wayne. I probably was, yeah. I gotta see that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch this whole joint. I'm gonna watch the whole joint overnight. Bobby love for the Fed will make him miss so much great wrestling. No, I'm gonna catch up on that Ring of Honor for sure, man. He's both bought and deaf. Yo, they say they might. Yo, this might not be the worst idea, y'all. Blake winning Money in the Bank. They saying that's a report. I mean, you can take it with a grain of salt, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of like that, man. Oh my God, yo, they was cooking like this. Hold on, damn, what the commentators. Bobby the Fed is up. Yo, hold on.
Oh no, Bowens! Oh no. Bowens decorating that table!
What did he put on the table? Shards of glass?
With shards of glass! You see the glass and the blood already on the table.
And all Andretti has to do now
is literally... Springboard for...
Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that, y'all. She can't even have a match. She's about to win Money in the Bank. How the yeah, nah, facts, yeah, facts. She haven't even had a match. Yeah, dog. She haven't even had a match, but the rumor is she might be winning Money in the Bank. Where that joint at? Yeah, I mean the Fed be booking backwards, bro. But God, this makes no sense. Not even a little bit, bro. Not even a little bit, man. Oh, Bobby called me. All right. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna just wrap up this joint. Then I wanna go over this MJF situation. Then I'll ask you about it, Chris, after I go over the MJF situation. Russell, somebody said I hate you, bro. I hate you too. Creepy says Leo don't deserve that. Yeah, man. This Ring of Honor looked like that was definitely crazy. We missed a good show for this BS. Yeah. We missed a hell of a good show. I'm mad because Ring of Honor is down the street from me, y'all. Like literally. Easy call to go down the street. And it's like, God, I really stayed to watch Punk and Sammy Owens. This is what I stayed for. Instead of going down the street and watching a banger, I stayed for this. I stayed to watch Jason not poop his pants and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to, you know what I mean, do what they always do, bro. Ah, man, this is bad, bro. But yo, real quick, chat. Not even real quick. This is actually going to be kind of long. So this is what Triple GPT sent me, but I already seen it. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this, y'all? Hey, yo, Chris, I'm going to pull up some stuff. Chris Collins, because I'm going to give you a few minutes to really come up with an explanation once I really dig deep into this, bro. Did y'all hear about MJF and in the AEW situation? This is not even the biggest thing about it, though, y'all. This is not even the biggest thing. Hold on, y'all. Because this is just the beginning. Hold on. This actually is interesting. Even if you like WWE, I promise y'all, this story is pretty interesting. All right, let me try to find this.
Hold on, I got another bone to pick with you.
All right, 34. Okay. All right, now chat. Listen, look. Let's just try to. So I did a little research, right, and I was trying to figure this out. Where did this come from? Now you got hold on. What do I? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me hold on, chat. Let me try to pull this up real quick. Hold on. All right, here we go. I bet. So look, y'all. Now, first, I want to shout out Devon Dudley and Duke. They got a YouTube channel. Y'all can go follow it if y'all want. Duke Love Wrestling. Shout out to Duke. Apparently, he has something to do with AEW. Yo, Chris, look at this, bro. So I'm gonna play this, and it's kind of crazy. And this what the report was about with MJF. Like, yo, bro, he was kind of going in on MJF, and I didn't even know none of this, bro. It's kind of crazy. But y'all, listen to this.
You know, lovely wife. His mom is cool.
Well, he's saying this is the dude Duke talking about MJF. Hold on, before we start. Kim says Ringside News is banned from most Reddits. Kim, I'm not going off Ringside News. I seen Ringside News, but I did the research and I found the exact source we're about to listen to, Kim. Respectfully. Dex says Bobby just believes everything he reads. Devon has been trashing AEW since he got fired. Deck, I appreciate the $20. We're going to go full screen on Deck. Deck, you my man. But this is not Devon saying this. This is Duke saying this. Devon didn't even know what happened. Duke saying this. And I agree, you know, I'll be believing everything I read, so I can't even argue with that. But I know that's a problem I have. So you know what I did, Deck? I actually did the research. That's why I didn't go on ringsidenews.com. I actually went to the source. I did research and seen where they get their source from, and I double checked it. So, Deck, you're right and wrong. You know what I mean? You know, I'll be on some BS sometimes, but let a brother can't grow. Yeah, man. Like I'm almost 40, but I still got a lot of growing to do. So I did check that out. Let me see what else you said. The source came from a YouTube video with 71 views. If this was real, it would have leaked a long time ago. Let's listen, Deck. And I'm going to be looking for your comment, bro. Let's listen and let's talk about it.
Don't like him.
Now, he's talking about MJF right now, dog. This is a guy, Duke. I don't know what he did at AEW, but apparently he worked at AEW for some capacity or whatever.
Simple as that. Anyway, moving on. Because I know Devon's going to get another call. You know, Devon gets calls about these things, folks, and they say, what the hell is this Duke guy's problem? All right? It's just the way that it is. Right. That's why we don't talk about AEW.
I tell him. I tell him. I say I tell him. I say he's just special.
All right, now these dudes are kind of old, so we might gotta play. We don't got all night, fellas. So let's try to speed this up a little bit.
He just special.
That's why we stay away from AEW.
That's my special friend.
Exactly. You're a special friend. That's why we stay away from AEW. Tony Khan, I'm not going to tell everybody how you have MJF in that company running amok. You pissed off more than half the locker room. And this is not wrestling talk either. You got half the locker room just completely beside themselves because MJF is acting like a tyrant in that place. He's a little Napoleon with his lifts in his boots out there being a complete and utter jerk in that company. And you're letting him do it because he's your little buddy. I find that strange.
Well, hold on. This is the first I'm hearing about this. What's going on with that?
Well, you know, because everybody wants to talk about their problems over there because there's so many of them. MJF has been running amok in that company. And he's completely pissed everybody off because his problem is different from Punk. Punk was the kind of guy that would challenge you to a fight if you didn't do what he tells you to do. MJF will just whine to Tony and make Tony inflict on you. That's the kind of jerk he is. He'll run to the principal's office. For some reason, Tony Khan likes MJF. They're actually friends, and they're so close friends that MJF gets to do whatever he wants, including push everybody else around. And he's been known to step out of line and cuss at the women. I think he wants to be a woman the way that he carries on. You don't go around cussing at the women. MJF is a lowlife. He's always been a lowlife. I never liked the guy. He's a talented guy, but he relies on cheap
cussing at the women.
Exactly what I said.
What do you mean?
He sticks his nose in women business and be cussing at them. He's actually had shouting matches with some of the women in that company. And this is a fact. And I dare you, MJF, to deny that happened. I dare you, because I'll go into details on this show about who you cussed out and what actually happened. Because everybody wants to talk. They're fed up with your bull crap, bro. They're fed up with it. You know, that guy is a loser. I'm telling you right
now. He goes on a little bit far, but he's saying Tony Khan is letting MJF do whatever he wants. Now y'all telling me, bro, this dude is a hater? How bro, I'm gonna let him keep going. But we gotta stop acting like everything is perfect and dog. I swear to God, I'm about to snap, bro.
now. Never liked him. Never liked him. That guy is the worst.
Really?
So absolutely.
Yeah. See, I didn't know any of it. I didn't know.
And Deck, listen what Devon just said. Devon said he didn't know nothing about this. Duke just started going crazy. He's like, bro, what are you doing?
Listen, he's a talented guy. I think he could be the next Jesse the Body Ventura on a microphone. But as far as a wrestler is concerned, give me a break. And for Tony Khan to give him the keys, basically, to the company, this guy's running amok. He is not a value add in any way, shape, or form. He's just been terrible. And he has not elevated anybody else either. You know, the thing about being the world champion, the thing about being the top guy, you got to actually help other people become something too. All MJF does is take. He just takes from everybody. He doesn't add anything to them. They're not better because of him. And don't take my word for it. Just go down the line. Who has MJF ever made?
Now listen, yo, bro, this is a dog. Bro, believe it, anything? What? Dog, yo, this stuff is... Bro, are you serious? And yo, AEW sickos, y'all know I love MJF. Put it in chat who MJF made.
Who's a bigger name because of him? Nobody.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've been out of touch, you know, storyline wise with both companies. I haven't really had the time to watch it. Just because of everything that I've got going on outside of, you know, what I'm doing, from family life to businesses. So it's very hard for me to catch a lot of the stuff that you're talking about unless I see it on YouTube or I see videos, you know, pertaining to it. And that's really how I get a lot of my fix. And then what happens is I'll see something like about what maybe you're saying, and I'll go back and start taking a look at stuff, and I'll see it. But I didn't know anything about that.
It's bad. It's bad. There's a reason why that company continues to underperform. There's a reason why people stop watching that company, including you. It's not an entertaining watch. It doesn't make sense that your top guy is MJF. It doesn't make sense that you put the belt on Darby Allin when you did, and he failed. And I don't blame him for that. He should have never had the belt. How do you have a guy like Bobby Lashley in that company, who's the most believable person to ever step foot in that company, and he's not your world champion?
AEW has done nothing with Bobby Lashley. I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to talk about it.
That's embarrassing. It's completely embarrassing. You know, simple as that. Simple as that. Tony Khan, I don't know, man.
Now look, chat, let's chop it up about this. I love AEW and I hold them to a high standard. But dog, if this is true, that MJF is running around, Tony Khan is friends with it, so is MJF really what is going on? Then y'all saying, man, you believe, dog, you think Duke said MJF, I dare you to say anything about it, then I'm gonna go in detail. No one's not gonna say nothing to him but the sickos. Duke called y'all bluff. Dog, say I'm lying. You think he's just making this up? Now we don't know. I could be wrong. But this doesn't sound like a guy who's making this up. And I'm still waiting for people in the chat to tell me one person that bro pulled up. I got you, Chris. Let me get this off real quick. I got you though. I'm still waiting for one bull that MJF put over. And I'm telling you, Red Darkside said Duke is lying. What is he lying about, Duke? I mean, what is he lying about, Red Darkside? What part is he lying about? MJF didn't elevate Darby? Damn, you might got me there. He kind of did. He kind of did. Wardlow, stop, bro. Stop. We believe him. We don't believe him. He needs more people. So y'all don't think, so what part do y'all not believe? Dog, I have a hard time believing that this dude is just going to get on podcasts and pull this thing out of thin air, bro. But if he said, I guess y'all don't believe AEW lost 30 million on the game either, right? I guess that was BS too, right? MJF put CM Punk over in that dog collar match. New generation, stop. CM Punk, it's impossible for MJF to put Punk over. It's impossible. Impossible. That's Punk. And y'all know I don't even like Punk like that, but that's Punk. Like, stop, bro. All due respect, most of your subs are AEW fans. If you're going to melt down and give weight to every a-hole with a gripe, people are going to tune out. OZ, yo, if AEW sickos don't want to fuck with me because I say stuff about Tekla and I got invested in Tekla, or if I bring up criticism of AEW, bro, I got to live with that, dog. And I will sit on here with me and whoever 2-3 viewers, I will sit on here and be perfectly fine with that. What I'm not doing, OZ, is kissing ass just because AEW wants me to say everything is perfect. I won't be doing that. Guaranteed, bro. If y'all want me to turn a blind eye to everything I see, that won't be happening. Dog, I would do a disservice to everybody that's watching doing that. How can I come up here and say, oh, Tekla, be such of a fan of Tekla, then AEW gives no explanation and be cool with that? I don't give a fuck about Tony Khan and his $1 billion, bro. I don't respect money. I don't. Dog, I'm going to give Tony Khan the same respect as a janitor, bro. That money shit don't move me, dog. I don't care what company you are. AEW, TNA, WWE. We're going to call a spade, bro. Facts. I'm a fan. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a content creator. I am a fan of professional wrestling. I will not kiss any company ass to make people feel good, bro. I'm not doing it, dog. Stop. Did Duke ever work for AEW, bro? I want to know that. Has he ever worked for AEW in any capacity? Sources Duke. Somebody said sources Duke. Trust me, bro. Yo, y'all are dumb, bro. Hold on, let me go up. I missed the super chat. Shout out my man, Aura Click. Paying Bobby the human because AI always looks bad. Also, I can't believe that guy gave you $20 to call you gullible. When people out there listen to Diva say nonsense from the peanut gallery. Yo, good looking, Aura. Good looking. But no, I'm not. AEW sickos want me to say everything. They want me to ignore anything bad. Ignore the low ticket sales. Ignore losing 30 million on the game. Ignore Tekla disappearing with no explanation. Ignore. Nah, bro. Nah, we gotta pull it up. We gonna talk about it. What's wrong with talking about it? Has Duke ever worked for AEW, bro? Swerve need to come back. Yo, Be Bold Gaming. There we go. This is the comment of the night. How dare you criticize AEW? How dare you? All right, hold on. Now, New Generation said, Bobby, you got more views than Duke, so you don't understand why we don't believe him. Then OZ said, this ain't about Tony Khan. It's about listening to some effing clown with 2,000 subs named Duke spill his gripes and you go around about it. Now, look, New Generation says, Bobby, you got more views than Duke. I don't understand why you believe him. Now, OZ, these my two homies, so you know what I mean, sometimes we gotta have a virtual fade, you know what I mean, but you know, you know what I mean, you know, I'm the lost cousin of the sicko, so sometimes at the family joints, they want to jump me. But yo, OZ says, this ain't about TK, it's about having to listen to some effing clown with 2,000 subs. Yo, hold on, look, I even go further. Look, OZ, he doesn't even have 2,000 subs. Let me subscribe. He has 749 subs, right? Any content creator, you know this for a fact, bro. Dog, me, I don't care about subs. Most of the content creators, there's only one content creator I collabed with that had more subs than me, and that was C-Jax, bro. Everybody else had way, dog. Yo, I would do lives with people. It'll literally be like 4 or 5. Dog, there's people in the chat that could testify for this, bro. It'll be like 10 people on the live. I don't give a fuck about subscribers or viewers, bro. That y'all say, Bobby Masood, why you bringing up Triple GPT has 91 followers? Dog, I don't care about followers. You could have literally 0 followers, bro. If you know wrestling, dog, if you got some talking points, bro, I'ma talk to you. I'ma show you love, bro. Seriously, I don't care about followers or subscribers. They mean nothing to me, bro. Seriously. Duke could have 0 followers. But you mean to tell me he just lied out of thin air about being around that situation? Dog, it's hard for me to believe that, bro. It's hard for me to believe that. I don't even want to bring up, but numbers, AEW as a product is the best product I've seen in a long time. Let's stop acting like all the metrics and the numbers are up in every category. We're going into all in. A damn near 50% decline from 2023. Tony Khan will look any one of you sickos in the face and tell you there's some things that need to be fixed, bro. And he would not respect a bunch of yes men being around him. I guarantee that, bro. He probably has a few of them. But I guarantee, dog, he has to have people to push back. You don't even grow any company. You don't grow anything without people telling you, yo, maybe this, maybe that. Pivot here, pivot there. Everything can't be perfect. It's okay to talk about stuff that might have been a mistake or might have happened. Duke pulling that out of the thin air, bro, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. And yeah, bro, I might be a little bit gullible, but it's interesting. He said, dog, he's letting MJF run amok. My bad, Duke has authority now whose opinion is fact. I'm just saying, I don't know. Get on Duke channel tomorrow, Bobby, I believe. Try to contact him, please. I might try to do that. I might reach out to Duke. And I got to screenshot some of this because I'm trying to cover what he said. And people, that's actually a good idea. Let me screenshot that. Maybe I need to holler at Duke, bro. Seriously. And once again, bro, like, dog, I love AEW, but dog, if stuff, y'all want me to ignore this though, right? We should ignore this because let's say Duke is just blowing this out of thin air. All right, he's blowing it out of thin air, but let's say it's true. You know why y'all want me to ignore it? New generation OZ, you know why? Because then there's a deeper conversation that needs to be had of Mr. Tony Khan. And what the hell are you doing backstage, sir? I love MJF, bro. I told you a billion times. One of my favorite wrestlers, my top guy, dog. Great promo, great in-ring work. But I remember Punk saying something like, man, didn't Punk say Tony Khan was like a great businessman or something like, but he gotta separate business and friends? Didn't Punk say something to that effect? You think Punk pulled that out the thin air too, right? Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Yo, Bobby, stop this nonsense. I'm moving out. Stop what? I wasn't there. I didn't come up with the story of MJF cursed out a female. I didn't come up with the story that MJF running amok. I just seen it. It has 80 views, and I don't care about views. I'm still going to listen. I don't care about views. Views mean nothing to me. Just because it has 80 views, does it invalidate it? Some of these dudes that be having 10 million views be really suckers in real life. Real life weirdos, bro. 10 million views though. He got 10 million views, so let's make him president of the United States. That doesn't work for me, bro. I'm not from the view era. I'm from the real life era. Where whoever you are is gonna you gotta show up in person in real life, bro. I highly doubt Duke is pulling that from thin air, and if he is, y'all know I'm a man, dog. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna be like, yo, y'all was right. Just like the night. Yeah, all the sickos told me I should have went to Ring of Honor, and I really wish I went to Ring of Honor and I left Crackdown alone. I'm gonna say I was wrong, bro. But I don't like. Why would he do that? Who the hell is Duke? I don't know, man. But let me call Chris Collins real quick, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find Chris Collins. Maybe Chris Collins maybe Chris Collins, maybe he knows who Duke is. Maybe bro knows who Duke is, man. Hold on. I gotta store bro phone there. I gotta get you on my other phone, Chris Collins, too. Hold on. Let's see what Chris Collins says about this, man. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
How you doing, fam?
Yeah, my man Chris, what's popping, bro? Yeah, I see the chat saying, yo, yeah, I mean, call Chris Collins and straighten it out, man. I know you heard did you hear the whole thing? Because I didn't even play the whole thing.
I heard the whole thing, bro.
Okay, all right, yeah. So first, before we even get into it, just let's clear this out. Because people are saying he could be pulling this out of thin air, basically. You know what I mean? Has Duke ever worked for AEW?
Not a damn day in his life.
So you think Duke never been backstage, or he had no affiliation for it?
I be looking at the AEW website. I be on the Wikipedia page. If Duke had a position, was as a janitor. He has not been a vice president. He has not been a PR guy. He's not been the wardrobe. That was Rebel. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a referee. Who was he? Holding the camera?
Now look. To be fair, say if he was the janitor, right? Let's just give him that.
Okay, I'll give him that.
That means he was back there, and he could have been privy to.
I hear you, but I have reasons why I do not believe him.
Wow. Okay. What's your reasons?
There are several pro wrestlers, legends, and current wrestlers and current women wrestlers that talk highly about Maxwell Jacob Freeman, your favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
Highly. I'm also going to bring up the last situation. At first, I thought he was referencing that. MJF has went off on one woman before, and she deserved it.
Who?
This happened in 2024. Dr. Big Breaker was backstage running her mouth about Maxwell Jacob Freeman's then girlfriend, current wife. She got heard, and she was running her mouth backstage, and she got heard by Alex Windsor, the wife of Will Ospreay. Alex Windsor took it to Maxwell Jacob Freeman to handle it because that's his wife or fiance at the time.
Yeah.
Took it to Will and MJF. Max went into the women's locker room with everybody present and pressed the bitch. And she deserved it. You know why?
Why?
Because years before that, and this is years and years and years since 2019, Dr. Britt Baker is known as a tyrant who would bully everyone backstage. Since 2019, with Jamie Hayter and Rebel, they were known for hazing and bullying Thunder Rosa to the point that Thunder Rosa was damn near suicidal. It was a fight backstage, et cetera, et cetera. Baker's had multiple altercations with multiple wrestlers, and that is the reason why she is shelved by Tony Khan, because he gave her multiple chances. And that's why she's not on television right now. Because she deserves her punishment.
What? So MJF then cursed out Britt Baker because she was hazing who?
His wife, Alicia Tout, the interviewer of AEW.
Max's wife. You know I love MJF, but It's like, come on, bro. Like,
what Alex Windsor heard what she was saying, and they can hear me out. You're bringing up one situation. I get you. The thing is, she did it to Thunder Rosa. The thing is, she did it to multiple women backstage. She continues to be a backstage problem.
Chris, yo, Chris, you know, you from Inglewood or you from LA?
I'm from LA, downtown Compton and shit.
Oh, you from Compton? Okay, come on, you know,
sir.
Bro, you know when the homegirls fighting, bro, man, let them, yeah, man. The homie's not gonna go in and fade the homegirl. Yeah, I mean, now
you're right, but hear me out. That's his wife, and she was new. And Baker had no reason to be running her mouth. She ran her mouth on Mariah May, Blake Monroe. Did you know that?
Nah.
Her showing up and using one of her moves and try to bully her. Blake Monroe got in her face too. There's a lot of times that people got in her face. Soraya, aka Paige, got in Dr. Big Baker's face too. There's been a lot of women got in her face and said, "Shut up, Baker."
Now look.
It sat her down, and Tony Khan finally put his foot down and said, "Enough is enough."
Now, Tony,
you know
to be honest, if that was the case, I think Tony Khan should have just released it then. Because you're
right. You're right, but Tony Khan has a different method. He will make you sit down, because you have to understand, Tony Khan isn't just a promoter booker. He also runs a football league, a soccer league. You know what I'm saying? A soccer league and a football league. He will make a player sit down in soccer all year. He'll make a football player sit down all year. You're under contract. You ain't going to work nowhere. You signed it. It's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? So he makes wrestlers sit the fuck down. He did it to Don Hansen. He's doing it to Baker.
Fact.
You get me?
Yeah,
only person that he didn't do it to was Punk because he was that cancerous.
Yeah, he just released Punk. Now listen, because you know that's we got you on here.
That was Ryan Danielson, CM Punk's real friend.
Yo, Triple GPT just said Tony can't do no wrong to Chris. You know,
no. I like Triple GPT. He's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Tony Khan does fuck up.
Yeah.
I will critique Tony Khan, but I have to clean some shit up.
Yeah, I can't agree with Triple GPT because I heard your critique more than one time. Yeah, man. So, but yo, real quick. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you also brought up who has MJF made. He made Wardlow. Wardlow ain't shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Everybody that brings up Wardlow don't realize that Wardlow only got over because he was MJF's bodyguard.
Yeah.
He only got over because he was in a feud with MJF. He only got over. Only time people cared about Wardlow is when MJF was on screen. The moment MJF left the screen and Wardlow was in a feud with Samoa Joe for the TNT Championship that Wardlow won twice, nobody gave a fuck because Wardlow is mid. Like MJF said, mid. You know what I'm saying? And I like Wardlow.
Yeah.
And then I just gave up on him because he flexed in the ring when he returned and he broke himself again. I thought he was going to come back harder, but he didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But injury, that was unfortunate. But before we get too deep into that rabbit hole, let's spin the block a little bit because I don't know.
And there's other wrestlers too. A lot that MJF made.
Well, hold on. Before we get to that, all right, we got MJF. He screamed on Britt Baker. Now, is there anyone else that's a male that MJF has screamed on like that? Has there been any reports?
Never.
That's the problem.
Hear me out. Sammy Guevara's a known piece of shit backstage. He's grown a lot. He did a lot.
And Andrade put hands on him.
Andrade, Eddie Kingston. A lot of people whooped his ass. Roosh whooped his ass. Sammy Guevara been getting tore up backstage. I'm gonna just be real with you. A lot of people, like the in character, they will in kayfabe talk shit about MJF, but they will also praise MJF. Legends, even people that don't even work there that just met him, like John Cena. You know what I'm saying? They all say MJF is a fucking professional first. He's not gonna be hazing people backstage. He don't do that. If you look at MJF's tweets, he loves that locker room.
Wait,
he
Chris,
puts over everybody.
wait, Chris. You mean to tell me Britt Baker was you mean to tell me there's no male superstars that he heard talking about him and he didn't give that energy to? He gave because see, look, we from the, you close enough.
He did it for his wife. He didn't give a fuck about himself. That's different. Talking about the man's wife.
See, when you bring a wife, it's hard for me to, say anything about. But yo, let's look at this. I did some research, Chris. I got it on the screen. So I guess Duke is if this is Duke, Mike Bennett. I don't know why they were. Oh no, this is somebody else.
That's completely a different person.
Yeah. I
got Mike Bennett is.
We got to figure out if Duke was in AEW at any because I think that's the real thing. And
then there's another reason why I say that it's not real.
Okay, why?
Okay, you said we ain't gonna talk about views. We ain't gonna talk about money because I don't care about none of that shit either. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about sources that confirm shit and they report it.
Yeah.
Fightful Select has never been wrong, and they never lie. Why has Fightful Select not reported this?
Yo, Chris. We gonna act like Fightful Select don't lean towards AEW?
They all right. Hear me out.
This is a fact.
I have seen so many sides of this. Okay, they report people returning. Is that the big one? Is
facts?
Report WWE wrestlers returning or debuting,
and they hear about the AEW joint and they never report it.
No, that's not true. That's not true. There's one thing that AEW does or Tony Khan does, and you can actually look up every single wrestler from Edge to Mercedes to CM Punk. Every single wrestler that has debuted in AEW, Tony Khan has done. He goes far and far beyond to make sure nobody knows that they're there. He will blindfold you at your hotel, put you in a car, put you in a van that you will sit in for hours, and no one will see you until you have to come out and debut.
Yo.
And no one will know except him and you. Punk has said this. Danielson has said this. Mercedes has said this. Tony Storm has said this. John Moxley has said this. From Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate, to Edge and Christian. You know what I'm saying? They have all said this numerous of times. He goes above and beyond to make sure the viewer, the fan, the audience does not know what the hell's going on. Now, compare that to WWE, who did an AI video a few months back, or where was that in last year, of Dominic Mysterio holding the AEW World Championship.
Yeah.
They can't even check to see if that was right. So you really think that Triple H and them, who's putting out Gingerbread Man and Little Yachty going up for the U.S. title, they're putting that much effort into making sure no one knows? No, they're not.
All right, now,
they don't give a fuck.
Now, Chris, I'm going to say you got me there, right? Yeah, you got me there. But can you explain this?
Tony Khan's not perfect.
No, we ain't going down that because I see you critique Tony Khan multiple times, so I ain't even going down that. But you know the one thing, bro, you got me there. But you know it's a little bit weird when you have tape episodes of Collision. Fightful would never give out the results of tape episodes of Collision, but WWE, they have tape episodes of Crackdown, and what happens? They start.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know why?
Why?
And I'm gonna be real with you, and this is gonna hurt my own fan base. It's like what Triple GBT and every other WWE fan said. Nobody watches Collision, so why would they report it? No one's gonna click on it. All the shit that happens is on Dynamite or pay-per-views. Let's be real.
I gotta really go back. I gotta really research Fightful and see, because I want to see, are they reporting on stuff like the $30 million loss or just certain AEW stuff? You know what I mean?
So they did report on the $30 million loss that I just seen when I first seen it. I seen it on FIFO Select. Now hear me out. I do have to, and I'm actually doing that, damage control that situation, because I am a gamer. I've been a gamer since I was 4 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love AEW Fight Forever, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it was a great wrestling game. It wasn't. It was a loss. It failed and was a flop. Tony Khan fucked up. Well, it was really on the studio than anything. They weren't prepared to do what AEW wanted. The $30 million loss in 2026 or when the game came out does not mean a goddamn thing, because that is chump change in comparison to what Sony did. Sony made Concord, and that was $400 million loss. Ubisoft made a game that was a $400 million loss. $30 million?
Yeah.
You know how many publishers and game studios would fucking be like, oh, thank God it was just $30 million.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. 30 million, that ain't as big and bad as you think it is. It's a loss.
Yeah.
No pun intended. It's a loss for sure. But it ain't 400 million. It ain't $1 billion.
Yeah, it's 30.
It took Grand Theft Auto $1 billion to make GTA 6, and it's being leaked every damn week, every damn day.
Yeah. Facts. You think they're gonna run that Fight Forever back?
They said that they're not done. FIFO Select has reported they're not done with making AEW games.
Yeah.
They need to choose a different studio because the studio was not equipped to make the game that they wanted. My biggest suggestion is either make your own studio that's big enough for it, and that's going to cost even more money, or make something completely different, because you're not going to compete with WWE 2K. Because that's the only studio that's going to make that, you know? In my opinion, they should have just made an AEW game like Street Fighter or some shit. Make it different, just like a Mortal Kombat or some shit.
Yeah.
Different, you know? But other than that, they said they're not done, you know? But it was a loss.
I've been looking desperately for this Duke situation, because I want to... Because if he's really pulling that out the air, you know, somebody in the comments said, Bobby don't believe Fightful, but believe Duke. That's hilarious. But if he's really pulling that out in the air, then I think that would definitely be insane. But it's just hard for me to believe. He would just make this, because he said, MJF, say something about it, and then I will go in detail. So he had to be there.
Hear me out. I'm not even truly believing that freaking Devon Dudley is on this show because AI exists.
Yeah. Come on, bro. You know he was on there.
But Devon Dudley, the Bubba, Bully Ray, I love the Dudleys since the Attitude Era. That was like my favorite tag team.
Yeah.
I love them as wrestlers. I do not love them as podcasters. Why? Because they're bald. And they're unshamefully bald. You know what I'm saying? Bully Ray's whole attack on AEW makes no sense, because only the time he started doing that was the moment he signed to WWE and started getting a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? For LFG. Same thing with Devon. You know what I'm saying? So they're not credible. You know what I'm saying? It's not a credible source. You know, I have a lot of respect for Eric Bischoff for what he did in the industry, but we know your butt hurt because you didn't get hired. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? JD from New York, I don't give a fuck about him. I can't respect him. I'd rather watch you, you know? Or NC Jax, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that will say something, show something, or make something up to engage for engagement, bro. And I know you know that. It's up to you if you respect it or not. I mean, some people are just about their money, you know what I'm saying? But people that love pro wrestling, it's not making pro wrestling better.
No, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Well, yeah, man. You definitely. I haven't found nothing definitely saying he either worked for him or not. So I guess we gotta just We gotta just keep on, you know what I mean? Try to figure that one out. But I think
hear me out. Can I say one thing to you?
Yeah.
Can you please watch Death Before Dishonor? I will send you the link, bro, to watch it for free. It's pirated, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But you can watch Death Before Dishonor. That match between Bandido and Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne is like 18, bro. I'm gonna be real. Cal Fletcher has a rival, and it's scary how good he is.
Damn. Him and Leo went crazy like that?
Him and Leo and Athena's match with Hazuki from Stardom, if you remember her from back during the Forbidden Door build.
Yeah.
That was the main event. It was a good fucking pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that you didn't go because it was down the street. I didn't know it was that close, but you should have at least watched it instead of SmackDown. You could have just tuned into SmackDown here and there, you know?
Nah, that thing was definitely. I'm mad I didn't go. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna watch it overnight. You know what I mean? As I'm editing, yeah,
and,
man.
Oh, New Japan has English commentary and English subtitles on their American websites and like YouTube page and et cetera, et cetera. You can watch New Japan like with English, bro. Just saying.
Yeah, I gotta tap in. Well, good looking. You know,
my AEW is like the best way. Remember, I sent you like the whole information.
So hold on. My AEW, they cover New Japan?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. My bad. But New Japan has its own streaming. Streaming. It's like New Japan World or some shit like that.
I was about to say, yeah, I definitely gotta download my AEW if they was covered because it'll make it so much easier.
I wish they were. They have everything except New Japan and Stardom. Because they're the other big, you know.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tap in. Yeah, man. Good looking. Yeah, man. You know, you filling up the information.
It's always good to hear from you.
Yeah.
It's good to see my usual suspects: Gregory, Midnight, Pretty Confident.
Yeah,
Jordan, Stir Smokes a lot. Gregory, I think it was his birthday the other day.
Yeah.
Slave to the System.
Yeah, you
New
already
Generation, Jay Swift. Yeah, this is pretty hard to do. I ain't gonna hold you. Lady, Alicia, it's just a ride. It's good to see It's Just a Ride again. Hey, Bobby's stream is #1 in the world. Keep coming there. Keep coming. And shout out to Triple GBT too.
Well, hold on real quick. Triple GBT said, all I'm saying is that if Duke is lying, the MJF will sue Duke for defamation. Anything less, I guess, is true. I guess wife can't fight her own battles. Well, to be honest, I would think that, but then MJF not going to worry about it. It's not even that. You had to really dig that up to really listen to that. I don't think he would be worried that level, but I don't know. That is.
MJF gives a damn because people are making fun of the OTC with him, and he just turned it into his character, you know?
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that, bro.
Trust me, I hate that too, but it is what it is. At least, hey, you get MJF though, right?
Let me ask you something, like.
What?
Because I'm thinking, is MJ, because he said remember he said half the locker room don't mess with him, like, but you said.
That's a lie. he went to Sammy Guevara's fucking wedding. If you look up MJF's wedding, and you'll see half of the locker room at his wedding.
Damn.
Or not the entire walk room.
Damn.
In pictures. Everybody's at MJF's wedding, even Hankman and Swerve. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I can, I'm gonna at least try to reach out to Duke and see if see if we can have that conversation. Because I think that needs to be, talked about a little bit more, and it'll be good.
Just gotta come out and say that shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, fact.
I want to hear Duke say it. I want to hear that female say it.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We're gonna keep it updated. We always gonna swing back to you to get some holes filled in and some questions answered. So, but I appreciate it, bro. Good looking, man.
Anytime, family.
Yo, next time I come to LA, I'm gonna hit you up though. I'll be in LA, bro. I'll be in North Hollywood. I'll be up Burbank every time I fly out LA, cause my man I grew up with, he got a recording studio out there. So, you know what I mean? I'm always out Burbank, and I got a few family members that, you know what I mean, from Watts or whatever. So, like, anytime like, and the next time I come out LA and I'll be playing around. I won't be in the hood. Like, oh, you know what? Actually, well, I'm gonna chop it up with you off the stream. Actually, you know what I mean? I worked with Compton Menace for a little bit too. I was actually in Compton. He took me through his hood and all, you know what I mean? So
That's sick, bro.
yeah,
That's sick,
I
bro.
went to his like album release party or whatever. But this is not no normal thing. It happened like literally once. But I'll be playing out LA when I go out there though. I don't be trying.
Start smoking lots weed and shit.
No, facts. You know, I'll be wearing the baseball caps. I don't do that out LA though, bro. I don't wear no caps. I'm not wearing no baseball, football. I'm not playing around with them caps in LA, bro. Yeah, man, I don't want to wear the raw cap. Yeah, man. But yeah, next time I do go out there, I'm gonna pull. Yeah, man. I'm gonna link up with you or whatever. Yeah, man. We'll bust it up or whatever.
Let me know. We'll go to an AEW show, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog. All right, I got you. I'll holler at you later, bro.
Anytime, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. Yo, shout out that boy, Chris Collins. Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. Yo, I'll be out. When I'm out LA, I'll be up North Hollywood or Burbank. You know what I mean? I'll pass the hood, but I don't be trying to stay too much longer because I don't be having the hood pass unless my peoples is around. Then the coast is clear. It's cool, but. Yo, and to be honest, chat, I live in Philly. I love Philly, but my daughters are getting older or whatever. When they get off to college, I'm probably going right to the West Coast. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I mean? I just love LA. I love the weather, dog. Shout out to LA, man. Yeah, that's why I always got my LA hat. Yeah, man. Like, I love LA, man. But yeah, shout out to what's the name? Shout out to ladies that visit me. Yo, I couldn't find anything with. While Chris was talking, I was looking hard. Just any type of proof Duke worked for AEW. Now, even though Chris has some good points, I definitely think 100% that I don't think Duke will be just saying this out of the thin air. But I'm gonna do this for the chat because I don't really feel like doing it, to be honest. Because I don't know, man. I don't really like going into the rabbit hole on this, but I think it's worth a shot of trying to reach out to Duke and just saying I heard it, and maybe I'll send him the clip of this. I'll send him the clip of what's Chris Collins and all they all saying in the comments, and I'll be like, yo, these AEW sickos are on me because, you know what I mean? I think that's what I'm gonna tell them. Yo, these AEW sickos, they on me because I highlighted your conversation about MJF. They said you was capping, and me personally, I'm saying that I don't think you will be capping, pulling that out the thin air. And if Duke says, all right, let's do it, we gonna have a good conversation, man. Triple GPT. This is the first time in a long time me and Triple GPT might be on the same side, but I think Duke would pull this out of thin air, personally, man. Hornthal, CA represent. Shout out Hornthal. Shout out Hornthorn. I might be saying that wrong. Shout out of here. Yo, when I'm out LA, I'm gonna let y'all know. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I be wanting to I might just got to get a B&B out LA one week, you know what I mean, and work from there. Make sure the Wi-Fi, I can still do the lives. It's cool, but I get a B&B out for a week just to go out there, man. I love LA, bro. Why would he lie? AEW views ain't worth it. Yeah, I don't see. Yo, Triple GPT, this might be the first time we ever agreed, dog. I don't see why would he lie. Like, then you're online. Like, we could easily fact check you and call you out on it. You know what I mean? It's just then for him to call his bluff, like, it's damn, baby, you was mad at the chat like you was gonna take the belt off and whoop all of it. Nah, I'll never, new generation. You know, you grew up with your cousins or whatever, or your like me and my stepbrother always used to rumble outside. Like me and my brother now, like he got a torn Achilles, but like even now, like if we lived too close with each other, we will rumble. Like I'm like one of the dudes. I always rumbled my cousins, rumbled my brothers, rumbled my stepbrothers. Got beat up by my cousins, got jumped. I'm one of them. I was one of them cousins growing up where you had to beat me up, bro, because I'm not about to watch you play the game. I'm not about to watch you play N64 and Perfect Dark and me just sitting there, popcorn. Nah, I'm going to snuff you while the game on. You're going to have to jump me and we're going to get in trouble and our moms are going to turn the game off, bro. So I'm just one of them type of dudes that I'm going to argue. But I'm never mad, though, because if it came down to it, we got to ride. If we got to go outside, if you getting jumped, I'm going to jump in or... new generation or anybody want to hot, I'm going to always look out. So I'm never mad. It's just, we both, everybody's passionate what they're talking about, And that's one thing I got to say. The sickles annoy me. They get on my nerves, But I got nothing but respect for them because of the passion. And I'm passionate too. That's why I love Tekla. And that's why I got invested in the Tekla. And that's why I'm pissed off at AEW and Tony Khan for taking away Tekla with no explanation. You take away Tekla for whatever reason, I cannot like it, but I'll accept it. I just don't accept no explanation. That's where it gets bad. But and I'm never mad though, man. Like I ain't gonna chat, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be lying that this is fun, bro. Like this is dead ass fun to sit up here and talk about wrestling. I just wanted like 3 or 4 people to talk about wrestling with online because nobody else wanted to talk about WrestleMania 40. So this is like a over. Like I'm playing with house money all day, bro. That's why when people said, "Yo, man, you're gonna lose all your whole AEW fan base," it's like I went in the casino. And I rolled the dice. I hit a jackpot, and I'm still in the casino getting drinks, messing around, flirting with chicks. I'm just playing with house money at this point, bro. But one thing I can't do, y'all, no matter how much I respect the sickos, I cannot get on here and say something I don't believe in, bro. Like Kenny Omega and Ospreay, I was wrong about that. But I can't turn around and say, "Oh man, this is the greatest match ever." No, I don't. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. I think if I get on here and just say what y'all are saying, that's a spit in the face to y'all. That's a spit in the face to what we're doing. And y'all deserve more than that. You know what I mean? Like y'all taking y'all time out to watch this and bust it up with me. You got a billion other things you could be doing. This is the internet. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like it's television where you don't got no other choice. It's like a billion other choices. You know what I mean? So I take that very serious, you know what I mean? And the least I could do for y'all is show up consistently, give my all, and give my honest opinion, you know what I mean? And I knew Tekla video wasn't going to get views like that. I knew I was going to get trashed in the comments. But I that's how passionate I was about Tekla. I don't think y'all got to get this on my chest because I really wanted to do it after Redemption. But I said, I'm going to let Tony Khan cook. And then I let him cook and Tekla got cooked. So there we got there. But I like the cleaner Omega, Bobby Sosa. Yeah, man. Yo, good looking, sir. Smoke a lot. GPT said we usually agree off stream, but yeah. yo, GPT. Yo, hold on. Yo, chat. We got to get a grinder for Triple GPT. We got to find bro a boyfriend so he can get off my bumper, dog. Seriously. Hey, Triple GPT, let us know in the comments what's your taste, man. You like white? You like black? You want him to have a beard? You like baldy, like Baron Corbin? You like blocks, braids? Maybe Lady or Felicia, man. Y'all got anybody on y'all roster, any exes that y'all probably cut off? You could probably give the Triple GPT, or maybe some of your exes they got caught doing something they shouldn't be doing and stuff like that, you know what I mean, in a relationship with the same sex. And maybe Triple GPT might find love that way. Who knows, man? But after you say $3 billion in debt, $30 million in debt, after that, all this, still no Tekla. Nah, facts. He needs Stephanie GPT. Stephanie GPT is crazy. Oh my God, man. Stephanie GPT is crazy, dog. Oh man. But yeah, shout out to everybody. And I ain't gonna lie, the sickos make this shit fun though, you know what I mean? Because we gonna keep it a bit. But damn, that conversation is crazy. I'm a reach out to bro. I'm gonna reach out to Duke. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta figure out. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what he says. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what he says, 'cause I think that's an interesting conversation to have. Who says Stephanie GPT? Bobby, I'm single. I don't think he wants my. Hey, Triple GPT, man. Felicia single, man. I think she in the A too, man. Rhea GP, China GPT. Oh, I still got the poll going. Hold on, let me end this poll. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Yeah, I'm still sick about WWE Crackdown, man. Like, we came this close to a good show, but unfortunately we didn't get that, man. But W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Shout out Chris Collins, man, for us going through that. Shout out my man Warlock. He's holding down the Discord. Y'all can follow the Discord. I be botching putting the Discord in the description. So I'm gonna make sure I do a better job at that. But big shout out to my man Warlock. I'll make sure I hit you tomorrow. He's been holding down the Discord, bro. I think that's fire, man. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who sent super chats, everybody who commented, everybody who liked, shared, subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to help the algorithm out and stuff like that, man. And hopefully everybody have a good weekend. And once again, because Eddie Kingston, I was looking forward to Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli. And y'all already know, I be on here making jokes, bro. Like I want to see Eddie Kingston. I don't not want to see Eddie Kingston because of an injury. I feel like I don't even, y'all know I'm not the type of people. I'm not going to be laughing about real life situations or real life injuries or death or nothing like that. I think this shit is corny, it's tasteless. And you got to know how to separate real life and wrestling, bro. So shout out Eddie Kingston. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery, man. And, you know what I mean? I know stuff like this don't get clipped, but if Eddie Kingston, you know what I mean? We definitely, I'd rather have him on screen than not. You know what I mean? Because it's just an interesting story. But W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Hopefully everybody have a great weekend. And I'm going to still try to tap into Collision tomorrow. I'm definitely tapping into Ring of Honor though. I want to watch that over the while I'm editing. And hopefully everybody have a good weekend. Hopefully everybody be safe. You know, we about to go into the fall. And yo, look, y'all. September, October, November. 4 more months until 2027. I don't know if y'all think this, but it seems like time is moving a little bit faster than normal. Or maybe it's just like this when you get old. But man, yo, this life shit is weird, dog. Y'all heard about QCP from Quality Control, the bull who signed the Migos and all of them. He had a heart attack, man. And I'm bringing that up to say, dog, hopefully everybody just try your best to stay in good health. I know it's hard because it's expensive. They want to jack the prices up to be in good health. But try your best you can to stay in good health and to stay in good spirits and to stay good mentally, man. Stay away from people that's bringing you down, bringing your spirit down, bringing your energy down, and just keep trying to follow your goals and stay positive, man. I wish everybody peace, love, and prosperity, dog. Seriously, man. And you know, I mean, good looking for checking me out, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all. We go if I don't go live, I'm gonna try to do random lives, you know what I mean, during the daytime. But if I don't see y'all during the weekend, I'm gonna holler at y'all.